It's time for Ryan's Roses. It's time for Ryan's Roses as a public service. Here we go, Tanya. Dear Ryan and Sissany, we went away on vacation to Palm Springs last month with another family. I was exhausted one night and just went to bed while my wife stayed up with the other couple having drinks. Obviously, this is coming from him, the husband. Well, when I woke up, I saw that they had gone through quite a bit of wine, and for the rest of vacation, there seemed to be some awkwardness between the two of them.
Okay.
I also felt like my wife and the other husband went out of their way to avoid each other. It went from them being super chatty with each other to some serious tension. So let's go forensically on this. He goes to bed. She stays up with the other couple.
Seems harmless.
Right. If there's it seems, and then the three become two at some point. How would you feel about that? So let's get Josh on the line. Josh, good morning, and thanks for coming on. We appreciate you.
Good morning.
So our big question is, when you went to bed and your wife stayed up, there were three people up. Did three become two? Did your wife end up staying up with the other couple's husband?
I think so.
You don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I went to bed, they were all three up, and then when I got up in the morning, there was a lot more empty bottles of wine than when I went to bed, and you know, they were just acting weird with each other, and I just thought something happened.
That, to me, is the trigger, is that they stayed up, they drank, okay, but then when there's weirdness and of avoiding each other afterwards, then that little voice in your head begins to start thinking, talking.
Oh, yeah, it was a completely different feeling and vibe from what it had been for the previous days. So,
Josh, one thing that we're all curious about, that we think would have to be present if you're feeling all this, did you have or do you have trust issues with each other? Is there any crack in your trust between you and your wife?
Never. That's what's got me so freaked out about this whole thing, that, you know, she won't talk to me about it, or, you know, and we've all been friends for years, and all of a sudden they're just like not, you know, it was like they were strangers. They just kept avoiding each other, and it made me feel really, really, really weird.
Okay, we're going to put you on hold, Josh. We're going to come back. We're going to call your wife, okay?
Okay, yeah, I was wondering if you could do that thing where, you know, you send flowers and kind of get her to, you know, see how she responds. I mean, I'm really curious.
We know what we're doing.
Oh, okay.
Stand by. All right, we are going to call Josh's wife, and Patty, you know the routine, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm gonna say that I have flowers that are going to be delivered to her
from
Josh's friend, and see how she reacts.
And we need the friend's name.
Yes, I have that already.
Oh,
wow.
Look at you doing your show over there.
Due diligence over there.
Wow.
I've been doing this for over 10 years.
Oh.
Oh.
Maca is working on
Maca's
that.
kicking in. We need some maca over here. All right, let's grab Josh now. So, Josh, we're going to call your wife. We're going to say some flowers have been sent from, what is the other husband's name?
Mike.
Okay, coming from Mike. We want to see. Be very quiet. We have to study her reactions, her behavior.
Okay, so you don't want me to say anything?
No. You don't say anything. We need to really get as much as we can of her reaction and behavior here.
Okay.
To fully understand it, okay?
Yeah.
So, Josh, I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then your wife's name on Kiss FM.
Okay, Ryan, you have my permission to call my wife on Kiss FM.
Okay, Josh, here we go. Good luck.
Thanks.
Hello.
Hi, may I speak to Sophia?
Speaking.
Hi, good morning. How are you?
I'm fine.
Hi, my name's Lupita. My name's Lupita, and I'm calling from Casablanca Flowers here in Hacienda Heights. How are you?
I'm well, thank you.
Good. I'm actually calling because I need to confirm your address. I have here some flowers that are going to be delivered to you today, and I need to confirm the address and make sure that there will be somebody there to accept the flowers when they get delivered.
Yeah. Sure.
You know,
Where are the flowers from?
I believe they're from Mike. It says here Mike.
I'm sorry, what? Mike?
Mike, yeah. And it comes with a note. So I want and
What does the note say?
I can't open it. I just know that I was told that
I'm so sorry.
it has to be hand delivered to you.
You have to do me a favor. Please let me open. Please read the note because I don't necessarily know that I don't know that I can accept the delivery, to be honest.
Do you not know anybody by the name of Mike? Is this a mistake?
It might be. I mean, I do know someone named Mike, but please read the note and let me know what it says.
Well, I don't think I can because I may get fired, but I did take the note and it mentioned something about Palm Springs.
Great.
So just let me know what time you're going to be available.
No, I do not consent to this delivery. I do not. Please do not deliver these flowers.
Wait, I can't do that. I have to deliver them.
No, you can just not deliver them. I don't think it's actually. I don't know anyone named Mike. How about that? Is that easier?
Or if I don't
consent to these, I do not consent to these flowers being delivered. You cannot deliver these flowers to my home. Completely and wildly inappropriate.
Oh, okay. I apologize. I didn't mean to upset you.
No, you didn't upset me, but I don't know anyone named Mike, so please do not deliver the flowers.
Sophia, it is Ryan Seacrest. Your voice is being broadcast on the radio right now. We have your husband, Josh, on the line. Why are you so panicked about a delivery from Mike?
I don't know.
Well, here's what we know. We know that you were away with your husband and this other couple, and your husband went to bed, and you stayed up, and you and Mike were left alone after some wine, and he's concerned about what might have happened. And then we know that we called you, and you panicked about getting flowers from Mike, and so we're led to believe that you're cheating on your husband with Mike.
What? No. On it.
What happened in Palm Springs?
All right. Honey, hi.
What happened in Palm Springs?
Babe, I'm really sorry. Nothing happened in Palm Springs.
Really? What happened in Palm Springs? Something happened. Something changed. What happened in Palm Springs?
I promise, I would never cheat on you. I did not cheat on you. You have nothing to be worried about in that regard.
What happened? You two got so weird with each other the next day, made the whole rest of the trip uncomfortable for everybody. What happened in Palm Springs? Just tell me.
Mike, it's not that big of a deal. So please,
well, then what happened?
Don't freak out. But, Mike, I don't know. I think he drank a little too much, and he made a little pass at me. It was not that big of a deal. I really don't want anything to get weird for the kids. So I was just trying to...
What did he do? How did he hit on you?
Does that really matter?
Yeah, it does.
It really matters to you.
Yeah, it matters to all of us.
Yeah.
No, not if she didn't do anything.
Well, what happened?
I didn't do anything.
What happened? I mean, why wouldn't you just tell me what happened?
Mike is friends with Josh.
Yes.
So what
the
happened?
Kids are mainly friends, but honestly, I really don't want anything to get weird. But I guess
get weird. It already is weird. What happened in Palm Springs? Just tell me.
Josh, I need you to calm down. He made a pass at me while we were drinking, and I obviously refused and went to bed.
What did he do? What do you mean he made a pass? What did he do?
Honey, I really don't want to talk about this right now, but
did he try to kiss you?
I promise nothing happened. Nothing happened.
Well, then why don't you just tell me? Tell me what did happen. What did he do? How did he make a pass at you? I mean, explain the situation.
I already did.
No, you didn't.
Suggested. He touched my leg, and then he tried to suggest that maybe we should go somewhere. And I think he was just very drunk. He obviously didn't mean it. The next day, he was very embarrassed.
He touched your leg,
he tried to.
Where? How?
honey,
Sophia,
I really
did you
don't think this is a particularly
Sophia,
helpful
did you get yourself out of the situation?
Of course. There's nothing to be worried about. I understand that this isn't like a fun conversation, Josh, but truly, I would never do that to you. Mike is horribly embarrassed, and I just don't want anything to be weird for the kids.
Okay.
I would never, ever, ever betray you.
Sophia, Josh,
Yeah.
we're gonna let you guys go. Maybe Sophia, you want to tell him more off the air. And Josh, I think you have a conversation in your future with Mike coming.
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to let you go. Thank you very much, Sophia, for your time. Josh, good luck. Well, I believe her.
No, I'm sorry.
You don't believe Sophia?
If somebody's hitting on you,
Hold on. Kiss that fast.
opening that door.
Hold on. Very simply, we should break this down. Two couples go on a vacation. The kids know each other.
Mm-hmm.
They go away. Josh and Sophia and Mike, and we don't know his wife's name.
Yeah.
And Josh, married to Sophia, goes to bed.
Mm-hmm.
And Mike, and we don't know his wife's name, stay up. And Mike's wife goes to bed. Now you're left with Sophia and Mike, opposite couples. Apparently they drank a lot of wine.
Mm-hmm.
Next morning, Josh, married to Sophia, sees all the wine and notices that Mike is acting very strange around his wife. So he thinks something happened. Well, turns out they did stay up, they did drink wine, and Mike tried to put his hand on her leg and suggest they go somewhere, and she freaked out and went to bed. And Sophia, I was thinking that something was going on, and then I heard her, and I listened, and I had an expert study her voice behavior.
Right. Who is this expert? You?
Yes.
Okay.
And I determined that she did not do anything wrong.
I am on the opposite side of that because I have gotten drunk with many a married men, and I have
Stop there.
What?
It just seems like a bad theme.
Well, no. I mean,
know.
I have we have coworkers that I've gotten drunk with Dimitri. He's happily married. Never once has he made a pass at me. And I'm saying, what was Sophia doing to invite this sort of pass? You know what I'm saying? Like, she was obviously giving off flirty vibes. I've gotten drunk with people that are married.
So you
and
have been Sophia.
Yes, and I have not had somebody make. They don't make passes at
But
me
that doesn't
because I'm
mean
not.
that doesn't mean Sophia gave off a vibe. That means the guy just decided to try something.
But who just tries? Like, a guy's not going to just try something if
Mike
she's not
had
getting
2
the
bottles
vibes.
of wine. He doesn't know. He's totally embarrassed. She said he doesn't remember what he did.
I just feel
You can't just because you and Dimitri get drunk together, you can't set the world in the same, example. All right, let's go to Ashley. Ashley, where are you on this?
Well, I mean, I have to say, it's good for her that, she stayed loyal to her husband. She was, she didn't do anything. But she really should have said something to him as well. I mean, that's her husband, and he has a right to know if, like, one of his friends is taking a pass on his wife.
For sure. Now, that's a whole separate conversation.
Right.
She needs to tell her husband what Mike did, and Mike needs to sort it out. For sure. Thank you, Ashley. Danielle, so you heard this. What's your view?
You know what? I don't. He should stop flipping out at his wife and go after the guy. Like, stop being friends with this guy. This guy's the one who made the pass.
True.
Like, have more faith in your wife. She obviously flipped out. Like, she probably didn't want to tell him because she was embarrassed. I say stop being friends with this schmo and trust your wife more.
Okay. So we got a lot of different opinions. Thank you, Danielle. Yes, Patty?
The fact that Mike apologized to Sophia means that in Mike's mind, he did think that Sophia was into it.
He did not think.
So he thinks that she was. So he was going in saying, hey, let's go somewhere else. And then she said, no, you're taking this the wrong way. Then he said, oh, you know what? I'm sorry. Meaning he's apologizing for thinking that she also wanted to take this to the next
I
level.
think he's apologizing for being a jerk.
Yeah.
This is why all of us are not together.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel and another solo reaction from me, The Bad Batch. Episode number 15. 15. We are coming down to the end of this first season of The Bad Batch. It has been a long journey. It's been a really fun ride. This last episode was absolutely spectacular. I cannot wait to see how they're going to wrap this thing up. The Bad Batch on a mission to save Gregor, one of Rex's buddies, another OG clone. And yeah, Hunter got caught up. It was a pretty intense situation. They went into a very heavily fortified base, and it was just the Bad Batch trying to get Gregor out, and they ran into a lot of stormtroopers. Hunter didn't get out, and then he had a nice little face-to-face with Crosshair, and Crosshair's like, I wanted the whole crew, the whole batch, but the leader will have to do. This is going to be really interesting to see how this whole situation plays out, because we've been talking about it since the beginning. I've been saying it for a while. I have some kind of nervous expectations for the Bad Batch. I'm keeping my fingers crossed that they all could just get brought back together. We could wrap up the show with the Bad Batch doing their thing, getting their bros all together, and sailing off into the sunset and having a good moment. But I'm not feeling like that's going to potentially be happening here. I don't know. But it was another really powerful episode in terms of the Empire's growth and their continued development that we've seen through this show, which has been some of my favorite stuff. Watching the Empire start and just inject themselves into these systems, and watching some people cooperate, others say like, nah, this isn't a good thing. And Camino has run into a serious problem because obviously they're not using clone troopers anymore. Their contract with the Empire is over, and they feel like they're at a really big crossroads because they don't need us, but we need to survive. We need to keep contracts open and live. And they eliminated their politician but kept their scientist. And yeah, it's just a really interesting story. And the immediate thing that kind of just started going off in my head was this whole idea of, and obviously this is many, many years down the road, but Palpatine and his whole thing with cloning and all that stuff, it feels like it's very much linked to that. Why else would the Empire want to bring in the cloner expert from Camino, right? So it's going to be interesting to see where that story goes. What happens to Camino exactly between the Empire? What is that situation and that struggle going to look like? I mean, we don't really know much about Camino post Revenge of the Sith in terms of the prequels. So it's like you hear Kylo Ren once mention like going back to a clone army, but it wasn't necessarily a reference to Camino. If there is other pieces of content that reference Camino later down the road, let me know. I would love to actually read about it and maybe learn about some more with Camino, but to me it feels like this is the end. It feels like whatever is about to play out is going to be the end of Camino and everything that they have going on, and whoever the Empire feels is important, they're going to pluck and kind of bring into their own place and set up their own situations, kind of like what we saw in The Mandalorian, where the scientist had a Camino badge. But again, I don't know. It feels like maybe something was, who knows? I don't know. There's a big question mark, and I'm really curious to know if there is actually more content around Camino post the prequel trilogy. But yeah, I'm very excited to see where this goes. Everything with the Empire has been fascinating. The growth, and just seeing how they're kind of just doing everything the way they're doing it and growing. And the growth with the Bad Batch has been absolutely fantastic in this show. This season has been so awesome, getting to just spend more time and more dedicated episodes with them, and Omega being inserted into the mix and her role and everything that she is, and how is she going to play into this whole situation coming down in the last 2 episodes of this first season, because there's still a lot of question marks with her. I feel like there's still a lot. We still got a lot to learn about her because, again, she doesn't really know. They don't really know. And I feel like the more she accomplishes, the more just kind of questions pop up. And she's an interesting character. I'm very fascinated to learn more about her and find out exactly what the deal is with her and what her role is going to be going down into the future. Because again, we've got 2 episodes left. Not a whole lot of time to tell the story. Remind me if there's a season 2 for this show. Leave comments down below. But yeah, The Bad Batch, episode number 15. Let's go.
You'll find out soon enough, and so will your squad. Using my comm won't work. They'll know it's a trap. They'll still come for you.
Crosshair knows.
His communication device has just been activated. Appears he is no longer on Daro.
What do you mean? Where is he?
Back to Camino.
Where are the rest of them?
They'll be here. We'll intercept upon arrival.
So you're the one they call Hunter. The destruction your squad caused on Ryloth got my attention.
Yeah, they're good at what they do.
I question the clone's motives with his old squad. I don't trust any of them.
If his plan fails, none of them will be a problem any longer. Keep an eye on things.
Activating Hunter's comm was intentional. The Empire wants us to come to Camino. I'm uncertain as to why. Are you positive about these coordinates?
Yes, to a landing pad that we can use into Poker City.
Every platform down there will be swarming with troopers.
Not this one. Trust me.
I would trust her. She seems to nail everything.
We are at the given coordinates, Omega. There is nothing here.
You have to get lower.
Go any lower, we will be in the water.
It's the only way to activate the platform.
Scanners are picking up a large structure directly beneath us.
Alright.
Never doubted you for a second, kid.
How are we going to get into the city?
We'll take the tube system.
What?
The tube system, obviously. Come on, guys. At this point, just follow what she says. Just go with it. Wow. I mean, that's pretty dope.
This type of underwater transport system is not documented on any schematics.
Kaminoans keep a lot of secrets.
How did you know this existed?
Nala say, this tunnel leads to her private research lab.
I'm glad that one of them asked the question.
Where are all the regs?
When did you start caring about them?
No Kaminoans either. This facility's being decommissioned. You don't seem too concerned.
Why would I be?
Because the Empire will be phasing out clones next.
Not the ones that matter. They'll come to us. They don't leave their own behind most of the time.
Oh, what?
We didn't have a choice.
And I did.
Damn, dude. Crosshair's throwing some fucking shade. They don't leave theirs behind most of the time. Motive makes a lot of sense.
What's so special about this lab?
It's where I was created.
Oh.
Here?
You all were here too. Your mutations were enhanced in this room. Experimental Unit 99 began right here. I was there. It was only for a short time before you were sent to be with the other clones.
Something's not right. All the central files have been wiped. There's nothing in the system.
Do not shoot. I am AZ-345211.
I see. What are you doing down here?
I am in hiding. Soldiers were deactivating droids and forcing key Kaminoan medical personnel onto transports. Those who resisted were eliminated.
The clones did that?
No. All clone troopers were reassigned and transferred off-world, with the exception of CT-9904.
Crosshairs here.
Dude, that was, felt the emotion there for a minute with Omega be like, we were created here.
I've seen what the Empire's doing, occupying planets and silencing anyone who stands against them.
You still don't see the bigger picture, but you will.
Can't you see they're using you? It's that inhibited chip in your head. It's making you follow.
We have an unauthorized entry on Platform 5.
Time to go.
I could feel the emotion in this episode. This is really good so far.
And here we all are. Together again. You won't be needing your weapons. See? Following orders isn't so difficult. You betrayed everything we stood for. And for what? The Republic.
We're loyal to each other, not some empire.
You weren't loyal to me. I was one of you. You may have forgotten, but I haven't. It's why I'm going to give you what you never gave me, a chance.
Dude, this is heavy.
Omega belongs with us.
Living among fugitives where she's in constant danger. You want to protect the kid.
and let her go. Stop pretending to be something you're not, Hunter. We're not like the Regs. We never have been. We're superior. The Empire can't protect the galaxy without strength. This is what we were made for. Think of all we could do together. We were brothers once. We can be again.
What in the hell?
Why would we trust you?
What the hell? What is happening right now?
It's time to stop running. Join the Empire, and you will have purpose again. Really don't get who we are, do you? Don't make the same mistake twice. Don't become my enemy. We never were.
This doesn't feel good at all. He is just so filled with the propaganda.
I believe you may have activated a few too many droids.
Alright, they're working together. Let's go. I don't know how long that's gonna last, but damn.
Admiral, the commander lost control of the situation.
All remaining forces out. Let the clones die together. All essential personnel have been removed from Camino.
And the chief scientist?
Secured. The cloning technology is now firmly under Imperial control.
Very good, Admiral. You may fire when ready.
Oh, Tarkin! With the fire when ready. Holy shit. Get it together, Crosshair. Come on.
Crosshair, forget the Empire. This isn't you. It's your inhibitor chip. Wrong. I had my chip removed a long time ago.
Oh, shit.
Since when? Does it matter? Yes, this is who I am.
Stunned him. Dude, this is so intense.
Ricker, grab Crosshair. He's coming with us.
Hell yeah, let's go. So they evacuated Camino, and they're about to destroy it.
Sir, we're in position.
Open fire.
Holy shit. Wow, dude. Wow, dude. That was a powerful episode. That was powerful. There was a lot of emotion there between Omega returning and Crosshair and Hunter having a conversation, and Crosshair like, I had my chip removed a long time ago. This is who I am. Oh shit. And the Empire just obliterating Camino, which, I mean, to my knowledge, there was no more Camino content past what we have already known. So it kind of was like obvious to me that Camino was going to get removed. I remember some comments a little while back that there was a war between Camino and the Empire. It would have been more interesting to maybe see a little bit of resistance from Camino, but it feels like they've got to kind of regroup, and because we saw like the kids in the last episode, it feels like they got to regroup a little bit, find a way to kind of build an army if they're going to do that. But there were still a bunch of clone troopers around, but they were, this is wild. This is really good. Again, like these last two episodes, I feel like have kind of erased a lot of the whatever issues there were. I kept saying to be patient to see where this story went, and I've loved every single bit of it because I have faith in the creators of this show. And yeah, that didn't let me down one bit. That was amazing. And just, it's so heartbreaking because you know what the Empire becomes and you know what they have to do to get there. And just so much destruction and death and just on their road to becoming the Empire. It's just so insane. And they got what they needed from Camino, and then they destroyed it with no resistance. It's just done. This is wild. I can't wait to see what they do in this finale. The Bad Batch obviously are stuck there, everyone together, and they got to figure out a way to get off of Camino and survive and see where we go from there. But dude, this story has been fantastic, and I feel like the perspective of the Bad Batch, obviously in like retrospect, I could say this now. Seeing the story build from the story and from the point of view of the Bad Batch has been great. Watching the Empire grow because of the way that they were sent on all these different missions. Sid kept sending them to all these different places, and you saw all over the galaxy these different systems just getting taken over by the Empire. And just watching them just destroy Camino was that was bonkers. And watching the Bad Batch as a full crew work together for a couple minutes was awesome. But the kind of big reveal of Crosshair not having his chip anymore and having it gone for a while, and these are the decisions that he's actually making, is so painful. Like, I could probably just feel Hunter's heart breaking just hearing him say that, because under the other circumstances where there's a chip in his head, everything that he was doing made sense. But now, without the chip, it's like, oh damn, you're voluntarily making all of these decisions, and this is what you want, and this is what you want to do. That's not the chip controlling you. That's not the Empire controlling you. You're making a conscious decision to stay with the Empire, to keep spewing these things about following orders and all that stuff, and then trying to kill us because he feels like he was betrayed and left behind. And that's powerful. That's powerful stuff. That episode, like, it was really short, but it had some really heavy emotion in there. Just Omega talking about, like, this is where we were created. This is the lab where it all happened, and I was there and I watched it, and that was really good. That was really good. I cannot wait to see what they do for this finale. So yeah, share your thoughts down below. Where do you think we're going? What do you think is going to happen? How do you think this is all going to play out? How does this first season of The Bad Batch wrap up? Leave all the comments below, and we'll catch y'all later. Have a good one. Bye.
It's time for Ryan's Roses. If you think someone is cheating on you or something is just not right in your relationship, take it to them, talk to them about it. And if you can't seem to get the peace of mind that you're looking for, this is an option. It is a last resort. You send us a story via email, and we'll see if we can't get some of the details for you. Dear Ryan and Sissany, my husband told me he went to the Angels game last week, but I found out the Angels didn't have a home game.
Okay.
Well, that's a bad alibi. So I asked him about it. He said I was mistaken. He said he went to the Dodgers game.
Okay.
But that was during the day, and he was gone at night. So she really has the MLB schedule.
I mean, it's not rocket science here.
She must be carrying around the MLB schedule.
True.
Basically, nothing is adding up. I know he's lying.
Mm-hmm.
Lydia is in Fullerton, and let's get her on the line. Now, Lydia, thank you for coming on. This call can't go great because we know he's lying, full stop. You know, he didn't tell you where he was really going.
Yeah, I've got a sinking feeling in the pit of my stomach about it.
And how long have you been married to this man?
2 years.
And how long do you think he had been cheating on you?
I mean, I think there were a couple of other things, but this is really the main one that has left me feeling like he's flat out lying to me, and it started to make me rethink about some of the things from the past that he may have lied about. Yeah.
Well, I don't want to be the bearer of bad news, but once you have a spouse that's lying and breaking your trust, it's very hard to regain.
Yeah.
Let me put you on hold. We'll come back and we will try and find out what is going on, okay?
Okay, cool. Thank you.
Lydia, let's find out what he's doing when he's not at these baseball games. All right, I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then whatever his name is on Kiss FM. Go ahead.
Ryan, you have permission to call on Kiss FM.
Okay. We're going to call him. Sisney is going to offer him roses. Then she's going to pry a little bit. She's going to put on her best acting chops. And she's going to try and find out what he wants on the card written, and then what the sentiment is of these flowers. Okay?
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Stay very quiet until I tell him that you're on with us. All right? Here we go.
Hello?
Hi, is this Mike?
Yes. Who is this?
Hi, Mike. My name is Sam. I'm calling from Sammy's Flowers. Actually, we're brand new here in Fullerton. How you doing this morning?
I'm good. I don't want any telemarketers.
Oh, are you sure? We're new to the area. We're on the corner of Chapman and Harbor. You know where the FedEx is? We're brand new, and the reason I'm calling is because we're giving away a free dozen red roses that you can send to anybody.
Oh.
They're absolutely free. I don't need a credit card from you. I don't need billing info, cash, anything. We just need the name of the person you want to send the flowers to and a note. And then hopefully, if you like our services, then you refer us to friends and family or you come back. But that's it.
Okay, if I don't have to pay anything,
You don't have to pay anything. No, just who would you like to send the flowers to?
You can go ahead and send it to my wife, Lydia.
Okay, Lydia. And what would you like to put on the card?
You could just put Happy Thursday.
Happy Thursday. Okay. Cute. Hang on one second.
Oh, yeah. I forgot. I wanted you to do that. Put them on hold. Do we want to, Lydia, do we want to expose that it's us, or do you want to just keep it as is and maybe not put them on blast?
Well, I think we should. I want to know what's going on.
Done.
This is not good.
Mike, hi. It's Ryan Seacrest. Your voice is being broadcast on the radio. I need you to know that.
God. What's happening?
Well, that is, it's so funny you asked that question. That's what I wanted to ask you. What's happening? You're lying about going to these baseball games. Your wife is on the phone, and she thinks you're having an affair. So why don't you explain to us, Mike, why you're lying and what's happening?
I'm not lying. I went to the Angels game. I don't know what the issue is.
Sorry.
Okay. But then you said you went to the Dodgers game.
And the Angels didn't have a home game.
What am I on trial?
Mike, let's not. There's no reason for you to scream at us.
You guys are trying to trip me up. I don't know what.
Mike, listen. We're not trying to trip you up. I just met your wife. I'm not trying to trip anybody up. I want you guys to have a happy marriage. But you told her that you were going to an Angels game. You didn't, because it was an away game. Then you said, oh, I was mistaken. I went to the Dodgers game, but you didn't because it was a day game and you were gone at night. So no one's trying to trip you up, Mike, but your wife, and you can speak to her directly, would like to know why you're lying and what you're doing.
Lydia?
Mike, can't you just explain yourself then? You know, I mean, you're being really defensive, but why can't you just...
No.
You just lied
Lydia,
to us and
look.
said it was you went to the Angels game. Just now you said that.
I went to a baseball game. You can either believe me or not believe me.
We don't.
I don't care.
What game?
Angels. It's Angels.
So you traveled.
I'm not answering your questions. Lydia, believe me or not, I'm not doing this. I'm not
Well, no, this is a marriage. I mean, I think a marriage needs to be based on trust, and if you can't give me a reasonable explanation for where you were and at what time, then this isn't going to work. In fact, if you can't tell me where you were that night, then just don't even come home.
Don't be like this, Lydia. Don't be like this.
Then explain yourself.
No.
Because I need to know.
No. I don't. No. You're being unreasonable.
Mike, you're being unreasonable, you're being disrespectful, and frankly, you're lying, and she's only asking for a transparent answer. Do you think that's too much to ask? I mean, I'm almost tired of talking to you, Mike.
Good. I'm tired of talking to you. Lydia,
great. Let's end our relationship right now then. But, Lydia, we've done thousands of these calls. Your husband's doing something behind your back.
Yeah.
Okay.
And he's too much of a coward to admit it.
Believe me or believe this radio guy, Lydia. I don't care. It's up to you.
I'm sorry, you've left me no choice. Just wherever it is that you go, you can just go there again tonight.
Hey, where were the Angels playing that night?
I'm done answering questions.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
They were in Oakland.
Oh, they were in Oakland? Gosh.
All right, Mike, thank you for your transparency. It's going to go a long way.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah. He does not sound like a nice man.
No, he doesn't.
Is he kind to you, Lydia? I feel like he's not kind.
You know, I don't even know what's going on. I feel like he just flipped. He changed. This is not the person that I met.
Well,
Something is happening.
Let me tell you what's going on. He's not being truthful, and my guess is because he was so defensive, there's someone else. I know.
I mean, I'm just glad that I'm finding this out about now, because we were talking about having kids, and I don't want to bring kids into this. So.
Well, if this man cannot answer questions from his spouse, then yeah, that's a red flag, because this is not going to go away. All right. Well, Lydia, I wish you peace and transparency. Good luck.
Thanks, guys. All right. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Yikes.
I say he's cheating.
Cheating for sure.
You guys, he sent her the flowers.
Tanya, let's come back with that argument. What? No. We'll come back with that argument. Everybody needs a good point of view, and you have a different one. This is really a family debate now. I'm going to take it away from the couple. Lydia said that her husband went to the baseball game. Turns out the baseball game was away. He said it was the Angels game. Then when we had him on the phone, he didn't know which game he was at. Then he told her it was the Dodger game. The Dodger game was during the day. So he lied. He made a big lie.
Yeah.
So then he got a little testy. Now, granted, we're catching him off guard.
Right. Super defensive from the get-go.
And rude.
Angry and rude.
And I don't think he treats her nicely. I believe when you have your husband who can't keep his story straight and picked a team that was out of town that he says he was at, and then the Dodger game was during the day, but he was gone all night, I believe you're lying, and I believe you're cheating.
Yeah.
I mean, what else is he doing?
He's not even trying to have a good lie.
Sisney, you believe that he's lying.
I think he's lying and cheating.
And what do you think, Patty?
No, I think he's definitely lying and cheating. And he reminds me of just like these guys that think they can just lie so much. I mean, that stay true to that lie to the point that
they believe it almost.
Believe it.
Tanya, you have this look of like, wow, I like Mike. I want to give him the benefit of the doubt. And I don't understand.
Because do I think he's lying? Yes.
Well, he is lying.
But I don't think that lying connectively connects to cheating.
What's he doing then?
So he's definitely doing something, but I don't think he's cheating. I really don't. I think that's something.
So let's go through the list of things he's doing for 4 and 5 hours at night away from his wife, and then
gambling.
Getting defensive.
He could be gambling.
It's not gambling.
He could have.
That's a real addiction.
But he's not gambling like during the baseball games. It's
he could also be doing not good at his job, so he's picking up a second job, but he's too prideful to tell his wife.
He was not prideful. He was rude.
Well, he might have been rude because we caught him off guard.
No, he would have said right then and there, babe, I'm sorry, I'm trying to pull in some extra side hustle.
Yeah. I don't know if he's a babe guy.
Okay, well, let's not get sidetracked.
Okay.
But anyway, I just think that you're wrong on this one. I really do.
I really don't.
Nikki, do you think he's cheating on her?
Yes.
I do too. I mean, and he's not like, he just wasn't remorseful or at all,
Yeah, he would have had some sort of explanation if he was telling the truth.
Of course.
All right. Well, I think you and Sissany and I are on the right path here. Tanya, well, she's not.
Tanya's optimistic, which is fine.
I'm just a hard-eyed.
But that's not realistic in this situation. Optimistic is great until it becomes unrealistic. Now, speaking of optimism, so spring break and 2 weeks before Christmas are the most common times to break up. It's time for Ryan's Roses. As a public service, as a last resort, if something's going down in your relationship and you cannot get to the bottom of it, we have this for you. It's a way to try and get some information. You send us an email. We put you on the air. All right. Now let's get serious and put Linda on here. She says, my husband's birthday was Friday. He did not take the day off, even though I wanted him to. So Thursday night, I thought it'd be cute to surprise him. So I went to his office and decorated his cubicle with balloons and streamers. That's so sweet. Yeah, so cool. So all day Friday, he never calls. He never texts. He never says a thing. He gets home. He mentions nothing. I asked how his day was, and he said, same. But if he'd been in the office, she says, he would have seen the balloons.
Right.
He never went to the office, she says. Where was he? Who was he with on his birthday? We didn't even go out that night. I really wanted to go eat, have some drinks, just the two of us without the kids, but he said he was too tired. So let's get Linda on. Hi, Linda.
Hey, how are you?
Well, we're fine. First of all, the sweetest gesture in the world to do something like that. Sneak in, do all the decorating, and you're sitting at home on his birthday waiting for him to call and say, oh, baby, thank you. This is the coolest.
It was like the slowest day of my life. Like no acknowledgement, like anything. Like no text, nothing.
And did you let him know that? Does he know that you did this yet?
No, I didn't say a word about it because I thought, he's going to mention it at some point, and he didn't.
Right. So you've not let him know that you went in there, and none of his coworkers have said anything to him about it yet?
Not to my knowledge.
How long have you been married?
We've been married 7 years.
And you have kids, obviously.
Twin daughters.
Is there anybody that you think? Are you suspicious of anybody in his life?
I mean, I didn't even see this coming. Like, he's going through a lot of stress. We both are, But, like, I don't know. I can't think of anything.
Simon's going to fill in for Patty. It's the first time he's done this. And, Linda, I just need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then whatever your husband's name is on Kiss FM.
Ryan, you have my permission to call my husband on Kiss FM.
All right. That's what we're going to do. Here we go. And, all right, be very quiet. We're going to find out who he sends the flowers to and then what he puts on the card, okay?
God, okay.
Okay.
Hello?
Hi, can I speak to Robert, please?
Yes, this is Sam. Who am I speaking to?
Hi, my name is Simon, Robert. How are you doing today?
I'm doing well. Thank you for asking.
I'm sure you're a busy guy. I don't want to waste your time. This will be brief. I just opened up a new flower shop down the street on Laurel Canyon and Montague near the Ralphs, and it's called Simply by Simon. And we're trying to drum up business. It's been really slow. So what I'm going to do is I'm offering people in the local area a free dozen roses in hopes that they'll promote my business and use it again if they need flowers in the future. A friend recommended you, and I'm hoping that you'll take the dozen roses and send it to anybody you want. All I need is a name, an address, and a note, and that's about it. If you're interested, I'd love to help you out with a free dozen roses.
Yeah, sure. Why not? I guess why not, right?
Excellent. So, who would you like to make who would you like to send them to?
Send them to Cindy.
Cindy. Okay. And what would you like to say?
Happy birthday, love, Robert.
Happy birthday, love, Robert. Okay. Anything else?
No, that was
Robert, it's Ryan Seacrest and Sissany. Your voice is being broadcast on the radio. I need you to know that. And we have your wife, Linda, on the line. Who's Cindy?
That's my sister. Wait, what's going on?
Is that his sister, Linda?
It's his sister. I think today's her birthday, yeah.
It's your sister's birthday, and your birthday was Friday? And your sister's birthday is today?
Yeah.
Well, to both of you, that seems like an odd coincidence. Just to you, Linda, and to Robert, that's a strange coincidence, but...
Babe, why couldn't you spend Friday with me?
Robert, what was Friday? Was it your birthday?
Well, yeah, but
You don't know
Okay.
now? You don't know what was Friday?
So it was your
Yeah.
birthday, correct?
yes. But
Did you
I'm
go to the
confused.
office?
Yes, I did.
Okay, and what did you see? What was waiting for you at the office?
I don't get it.
You're lying.
What are you guys talking about?
Really? Really? You went to work. But it's impossible if you went to work that you didn't speak. You want to try again? You want to tell the truth this time?
I'm telling you, I went to work. What is there more to
Then
say?
the balloons. What about the balloons? I decorated your whole cubicle on Friday. Really? For Friday?
Listen, I have to go. I'm not going to do this here. We'll
Okay,
talk about
you
this
don't
later.
have to give me an answer.
Did you not go to work? You didn't go to work, clearly, right?
We need to talk, okay?
Who-
Linda,
who
we need to talk,
were you
but we're not
with?
doing this right here.
Who were you with?
I'll talk to you later, all right?
Who were
I'll
you
see
with on
tonight.
Friday?
Bye.
Where were you on Friday? How come you didn't go to the office on Friday? Hello? Robert? Hello?
He hung up.
So is his sister named Cindy?
Oh my God. Yeah, it's her birthday. I mean, I forgot about that. I wasn't thinking about her.
All right.
Like, I get it. He's going through a lot of stress. You know, we don't get to spend as much time together anymore. The kids are always in the way.
Yeah, I don't get it, but he
like,
didn't go to work, so we got a problem, and he wanted you to think he was going to work. You went in to decorate the stuff. There's a problem here. We know nothing more than we did
I
10
felt like
minutes ago.
he was going to tell us something, like something with the boys.
Well,
or-
you
I
hear
don't know.
guilt in his
Yeah.
voice because he quickly wanted to get off the telephone. Linda, he's clearly lying. He's clearly lying because he said he can't talk about it now. So you got to find out what this it is. All right?
What I'm going to do. Yeah, thank you, Ryan. I appreciate it.
Hang in
All right.
there.
Good luck, sweetheart.
Thank you.
Okay. Yeah, there's just guilt in him saying he was at work and he's
Like
not
he's
at
lying.
work. So
Yeah.
either he was doing something really bad or pursuing something really bad, right?
Yeah.
There's no reason to not show up and then say you showed up. Other
Yeah.
than that. So you're covering something, clearly covering something up. What it is, we don't know. We're no better off than when we read the email, really. So I want to get to Evelyn in Cerritos. She says, Dear Ryan, this is Ryan's Roses. It's time for Ryan's Roses. Public service. She says, Dear Ryan, my husband and I were at Cheesecake Factory for dinner. The reason I like Cheesecake Factory is you can get anything under the sun. And whatever you want, they got it on the menu.
Especially cheesecake.
That too. Anyway, she says his phone was on the table. He got a text. When he looked at it, he put the phone away really weirdly. I asked him who had texted him, and he said, oh, it was just Susanna from work. She says, we should get the chicken Bellagio. Interesting. I asked how she knew we were here, and he just shrugged. It was weird. Anyway, I ended up bumping into her in the bathroom. She was there in the same restaurant at the same time, sending my husband a text. I asked my husband why he didn't tell me she was there, and he said he didn't want to say hi to her. So it just got weird. She just thought it was all weird. Let me grab Evelyn now. Evelyn, I'm trying to make sense of it myself. Could it be coincidence that she was just there, or do you think that he told her that you guys were going there and she showed up? What do you think happened?
I don't know. Honestly, I think that maybe they've gone there together, or she was just trying to be a spy. I don't know what to think of it, but I need to get to the bottom of this because it was just really weird, and he was acting really strange. It was like he was
You
nervous.
know her though. If you recognized her, you obviously met her before.
Yeah, definitely. You know, they've had work events, and I've seen her before. They're always working together, and he speaks about her often. I get it, you know, but.
Do you live in the same area, or were you near Cheesecake Factory near their office? Like, is it possible you could just be in the same restaurant at the same time?
It may be possible. She is married. It was Friday, but she was probably with her husband, a date night. I don't know, but
you saw her in the bathroom. Did you say anything to her?
I just said hi to her, and she was just like, "Oh, hi. Oh, you're here." Surprisingly to me, I'm like, "How? Why wouldn't she know that I'm here? Why
she just texted?"
I thought you were saying that when you get married, Cheesecake Factory is where you go. Like, you know, it's just fait accompli.
No.
You know, you get married, you go to Cheesecake Factory. That's what you do.
No, I was thinking maybe Friday, date night, you know,
Okay.
after work. But
So-
her energy was weird.
But
She
and
acted
she
like
and
she
she
didn't
said,
know I was there.
just so we're clear, she's married. You're in the same Cheesecake Factory, and he gets a text from her while you're sitting there together. Now she could have just been But she could have been just cool by sending a text. She saw you guys
just
there.
come up to the table and say hi.
Yeah, but his reaction towards the message.
Yeah, because she doesn't seem so guilty in what she's doing. Like, if I saw Sissy in a restaurant with Michael, I might send her text going, get the chicken Bellagio.
But she knew I was there. She knew I was there, and she acted as if she didn't know I was there. And when I asked him, how did she know we were there, his response was more of like a shrug.
Let me grab Patty to the mic. Patty, so you're going to make the call. Evelyn, I just need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then whatever his name is on Kiss FM.
Okay, you have my permission, Ryan, to call on Kiss FM.
All right. How long have you been married?
5 years.
Okay. Patty is going to offer him some roses. We want to find out who he sends them to and what he puts on the card.
All right, I'm freaking out.
Okay.
Hello?
Hi, may I speak to Mike?
This is he. Who is this?
Hi, Mike. My name is Patty calling from Beautiful Flowers. How are you?
I'm doing good, thank you. I'm not really interested, though.
I understand, but before you let me go, can I just let you know that you've been chosen to receive a free dozen roses. They're completely free, and you can send them to whoever you want today at no charge. I know you usually get a few marketing calls, but I'm not a marketer. I'm calling you because I just opened my flower shop here in Cerritos, and I'd like for you to take it.
How did you get my information, if you don't mind me asking?
You may have purchased something online in the last 6 months, and you opted to receive free promotions or coupons. And here's the promotion that I want you to accept and send anyone you want today at no cost to you, including the delivery. Free roses.
So you're telling me that I got a free dozen roses and it's not going to cost me a thing, no tax or anything?
No, nothing at all. All I do ask is if you can just refer me to your friends and family. Now that the holidays are coming up, it'll be great. It'll be great for me.
Oh yeah, that's great.
So you're helping me. I just opened my flower shop, so anything else?
Congratulations.
Thank you. So let's start with the person you want to send them to, and then we'll go with more details like the address.
Sure. Send it to Susanna.
Okay, and what do you want to put on the note? I handwrite the note myself.
Just because, and
I'm
just
sorry?
put my name. If you don't mind just writing just because, ... and my name.
Hey, Mike, it's Ryan Seacrest and Sissany. You need to know your voice is being broadcast on the radio. Your wife, Evelyn, is on the line, and you've just sent roses just because to Susanna. Could you explain that? Explain to your wife what you were just sending to Susanna and why.
I was sending...
So you were sending Susanna roses because...
Okay, Susanna works with me, and she's a great help.
And I cook and clean for you every day. All right, that's why you were so nervous the other night? Yeah, when you got that text message. And then you lied. You lied and said that you didn't know why she knew we were there. And then she wants to play it off like she didn't know we were there.
Mike, are you cheating on your wife with Susanna? It sounds like it.
I mean, no disrespect.
Oh, you're stuttering.
Yeah, okay, está bien.
I don't want to talk about this right now.
But Mike, your wife is concerned. You're at the Cheesecake Factory. Susanna was there. A text came in. You acted weird. She acted weird. Something's going on with the two of you. You sent her roses. So go ahead and just tell your wife what's going on.
I don't really want to talk to you, man.
Don't worry about it because I'm on my way to your job right now. I'm on my way. I'm going to speak to you and Susanna, just because.
Why don't you just wait till we're home, and then we'll just talk about all this.
Just because.
It's a lot more complicated than
we're going to talk. You and Susanna.
It's not that simple.
Just because. So we're going to all have a little talk, just because.
All right, so Evelyn, you're going to his job?
Yeah, I'm on my way.
Don't do that.
I'm on my way.
I'm in the middle right now. I got people waiting for me. I can't do this. Can't be taking phone calls.
I'm going to let you guys take it from here.
Thank you, Ryan.
And
Bye,
good luck
Evelyn.
with everything. I hope you get the answers you need, Evelyn. Thank you for sending us an email.
Thank you.
All right. You do not want to be Susanna right now at that job. Nor Mike.
You don't. Oh.
She is a feisty one.
It's almost like she knew. She just needed the confirmation.
Oh, yeah.
Like, and she was just like,
she
all
for
right,
sure
I'm doing
knew.
this.
And check up, she kept throwing back the card in his face. I'm
Yeah.
coming down just because.
Oh.
And we're going to have a talk. Why? Just because.
Because.
You do not want to be at the front desk of that place or wherever they work. It's time for Ryan's Roses. This is a public service. If something's going on in your relationship and you can't get to the bottom of it, lean on us, send us an email, summarize the story, and then we'll call you back off the air and find out if you want to pursue it on the air. And that's what Isabel did from Temple City. Isabel, good morning. Thanks for coming on.
Hi.
So I want to read part of your email. It says, my husband's been going out on the nights that we don't have our sitter. He obviously knows I can't go out, yet he makes plans on those nights. So in theory, if you had a sitter, would you go with him?
Of course. I want to spend time with my husband. I want to do, everything that a couple actually does, but we're so busy. And, but the 2 nights that we actually have, that we don't have a sitter, that's the nights that he starts, going out and, he always comes up with something, that he's got to help one of his friends or, something that I don't mind usually.
But does he do this after you've put your foot down and argued with him or fought with him or at least said to him, don't go?
Yeah, of course. I mean, I think I have good communication with my husband. So, I talk to him and I say, honey, I try to not nag him because I really don't want him to feel like I don't want him to go out without me. But honestly, I just want to be included.
Yeah. That's interesting, just to be included, which is fair, which is really fair. I get that. Now, you say you caught him in a lie. You say a big one. One of the times he went out, he said he was going to his friend's house to help him set up a pool table. But then you saw his friend's Instagram, and he posted a photo with his girlfriend at dinner. So was was it the friend in the Instagram, or was your husband in the picture too?
No, he wasn't in the picture at all. As a matter of fact, his friend and him were supposed to be putting the pool table together and everything. But the picture that was posted was and his girlfriend at dinner. So obviously, I'm sure he wasn't the third wheel, at dinner with this guy. And I confronted him about it, and I asked him, and I said, where were you last night? And blatantly told me that he was with, and I told him I saw the picture of Instagram, and, I followed his girlfriend, and that's how I even saw the picture. So he's now lying to my face. And when I asked him, I know that you weren't there, he didn't even respond to me. It was just like, he's just coming up with lies and lies and lies, and it's so easy for him, and that's what scares me.
Okay.
How old is your kid or kids?
I have 2 kids. One is 3, and our youngest is 18 months.
Isabel on the line. Married? How long, Isabel, you been married?
We've been married for 5 years.
She's been married 5 years, 2 kids. And her husband, he makes plans to go out when she says, I don't want you to go. And they don't have a sitter, so she can't go. And she said really operative words to me that I heard.
Yeah, what did you hear?
Those were, I just want to be included. I don't want you to not have to go, honey, but I just want to be included. And I like that. That's the right spirit. Yeah. That is the spirit that you want to hear with a partner in a relationship.
And the partner should be feeling and thinking and doing the same thing.
It's the spirit of compromise.
Yeah.
Okay, I caught him in a lie, you say. And this is the real smoking gun. One of those times he went out, he said he was going to his friend's house to help set up a pool table, but you saw that friend not setting up a pool table that night. You saw that friend actually out with his girlfriend. There was an Instagram photo. They were at dinner.
Right.
I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then whatever your husband's name is on Kiss FM.
Okay. Ryan, you have my permission to call on Kiss FM.
All right. Patty's going to be right here. She is going to offer him some roses. We want to find out what kind of card, what category of card, I love you, I friend you, whatever it is, what kind of card he sends, who he sends them to, and what he writes on the card.
Okay.
So good luck. Let's see what we can find out. Here we go.
Hello.
Hi, Edgar.
Yes, this is he.
Hi, good morning. My name is Patty. I'm calling from luckyflowers.com. How are you?
Good. I'm fine. Well, what's this about?
I'm calling because you've been chosen to receive a free dozen roses. They're completely free, and you can send them to whoever you want this morning. I don't need any information from you, just the name of the person you want to send them to and a note. And there, I make sure they get them today by noon or any time you like today.
Okay. Yeah, can you, I guess, yeah, totally, yeah, that'd be fine. I guess I'll send you my information.
Yeah, I don't really need much. Just give me the address of where I'm sending these.
Yeah.
Okay. And I have 4 types of cards. themed cards and let me know if there's any of those that you would like for me to add to the bouquet. I have thinking of you, I love you, get well soon, and miss you.
Can you just leave a blank one?
A blank card?
Yeah, just a blank card, and I don't know if you can maybe just write in something, because I know you guys don't have anything like.
Oh yeah, I mean the card is handwritten, so yeah, we can do that.
Oh, okay, great, good. Now here's the problem. I don't know if is there anybody that speaks Spanish there?
Yeah, I do. I can translate.
Oh, great. Okay, look, I need you. I don't even know how to say this in Spanish, but I'll try my best. If you could maybe put in Spanish though on the card, I cannot. I'm gonna slow down so you can write it. I cannot stop thinking about your lips.
So you want this in Spanish?
Yeah, I don't know if you have anyone who can do it.
I can do it, so it should be something along the lines, no puedo dejar de pensar en tus labios.
Labios. Yeah. That's great.
That's very romantic.
Well.
So who are we sending them to?
Oh, can you just leave it ambiguous like that with that Spanish on it? And then just put a little I don't know, a flame or something at the end of it or something like that.
A flame? Like a fire flame?
Yeah, that would be cool.
Edgar?
Yeah.
It's Ryan Seacrest and Ellen K.
Hi.
I need you to know your voice is being broadcast on the radio right now, and I've got your wife, Isabel, on the phone. Isabel, do you speak Spanish?
Yes.
Okay, would that... I don't know what's happening, so would that make sense? What he just wrote down on the card?
I mean, I hope so. I mean, who could he be sending it to, right?
Well, but was that your address?
Yeah, that's my address. Of course it's my address, but I don't think, we've never spoken Spanish to each other. We really just speak English to each other.
Edgar, who are you sending these flowers to?
Why would you be speaking to me in Spanish? I speak English perfectly fine.
Isabel, are you Latina?
Yes, I'm Latina. I was born here, but...
But do you guys ever speak Spanish to each other?
I only speak Spanish to my sister. And she's from Mexico. She's living, she takes care of my kids.
Edgar, why not say, to Isabel?
I was.
Oh my God! Oh my God!
No. Listen. Calm down. First of
all,
God! Calm down.
Oh my God! No!
No.
Oh my God!
It's not what you think.
Oh my God!
I am sending this. Look, I am sending this to your sister, but it's kind of like a welcome to America kind of thing. You know what I mean?
But your lips in Spanish is not welcome to America.
No, it's not, Edgar.
With a flame?
It's not welcome to America.
It's like an inside joke. It's like
no, inside jokes like that.
And flaming flames at the end of the lips?
Look.
Edgar.
We have inside jokes like this all the time. It's like an inside joke.
Isabel, how would you define the relationship between Edgar and your sister?
It makes a lot of sense now because I see him with her and he's really flirty and everything, but I thought he was just trying to be nice to my family. She just came from Mexico and she takes care of our children.
I cannot stop thinking about your lips. That is not welcome to America.
That is gross.
It's not what you think.
Edgar, how can it not be what we think it is, dude? Come on.
Look, guys,
and that makes perfect sense, Ryan, because you know what? The nights that he wants to go out are the nights he knows I can't go out because those are her nights.
Hey, go. Listen, I'm going to tell you something right now. Okay? All right? You are trying to push this on me, and all I've done is welcome your sister, who is practically a stranger to me, into our home. That's like a little joke that I play with her. It's all it is a joke. She was.
It's not a joke, Edgar.
It's not funny.
I'll tell you what's a joke. But the fact that you think that we believe you, that's the joke here. Edgar.
She has been encouraging me to leave my husband this entire time because I confided in her that we're having problems after I caught him in that huge lie, and I talked to her, and she told me that I should leave him because he wasn't worth it. Well, no wonder. Now you guys...
She's the roots of the problem.
Oh, my God.
Oh, my God. I cannot believe you would even...
Edgar, are you cheating on Isabel with her sister?
I can't. You guys first.
Edgar, are you cheating on your wife with your wife's sister?
I took your sister out a couple of times. She showed her the
You don't care anymore, Edgar. Edgar, I've had it with you. I can't deal with your lies anymore. You're from wherever you are right now. You and her can both have a hot new life together. You're going to get out of my house right now. Because I am not going to deal with this. I'm not going to deal with this.
You know, you haven't even given me an emota. All right, of emotion recently. All right,
I am tired of you, Edgar. You can go and talk to somebody else and manipulate them all you want. You are done. You're dead to me.
Edgar, you're cheating on your wife with her sister.
I took her sister out a couple of times.
That's cheating.
Yeah, Isabel, your sister's cheating.
And then you just
with
sent
your
that,
husband.
You just sent that note to her? What's wrong, bro? What's happening? Why? Why would you do that?
She's been cold, all right? And if she wants to hear it, I'll throw it out there. She's been
finally
some truth. She's been returned. Finally, you're the one who brought your sister into our house in the first place.
It doesn't mean that you go out with her.
And told me
her lips
to show her a good time and try to welcome her here. I was doing exactly what you said. Okay, if she's
you were doing exactly what I said. You're sleeping with my. You know what, Ryan? Thank you very much. I think this is over. Over.
Okay. All right. Well, Isabel, I know that everyone is around you is seemingly deceitful right now. So, I want you to don't hang up, Isabel. I'm going to hang up on Edgar. Edgar is gone.
Good.
Can you hang on, sweetheart? I just want to talk to you off the air for a second.
Sure.
It's time for Ryan's Roses. This is a public service a couple times a week here. It comes to us from Michelle. She says, Dear Ryan and Sissany, my husband and I went to a friend's wedding. We partied hard. It was so much fun, but something was off. I couldn't help but notice my husband being pretty flirty with one of our other friends. It's not completely crazy because we're all dancing and having fun, but it definitely stuck out. He and I got into an argument about it later, and he said I was being silly. He said that we were all having fun, and that's all it was, but I cannot shake off this feeling. All right. So, Michelle, it's a question of, did you just have too many drinks and were you a little too sensitive? Because that can happen, right?
Yeah, definitely. But something's off.
Something's off now, and you're talking about post the wedding? Something doesn't feel right?
Yeah, and I can't really put my finger on it. It just feels like, yeah, something's off.
Let me ask you a couple things, and this may not be pleasant. Are you possessive?
I mean, no, I don't. I never thought of myself like that before. I just never seen my husband act the way he did.
But you don't find yourself a jealous person in general?
No, not really.
And is he a flirty guy naturally?
No, and that's I think what's been, sort of eaten away at me is that like he's really not flirty.
Well,
and I never really saw him like this before. And I guess it could have been just the drinking, but.
Can you tell us what you saw that you categorize as really flirty?
Yeah.
I mean, it was just like everybody kind of noticed it. Like he was just dancing like really flirty with Tiffany. Like he just was. I mean, like
just
he
with
was kind
her.
of all up on her, and like, to the point where like people were like kind of looking at me like, "Huh, you all right with that?"
Who is this girl? You know her by name?
Oh, yeah, she's a friend. I mean, she's a friend, it was a wedding, so we knew a bunch of people, and, we've known her for a while. I never thought anything about it before. She's really pretty and cool.
Right. Okay, so we get the picture. How long have you been married, Michelle?
5 years.
We'll come back and we'll give your husband a call, okay?
Well, actually, I was kind of going to ask you to do something different. Because my husband is, like, super protective, and he's definitely not going to accept free flowers. He'll think it's, like, some sort of scam. So I was kind of hoping that maybe we could call Tiffany, and you could tell her that you have a flower delivery from her and just, like, want to confirm that she's going to be home. And then you share, tell her that it's from my husband, and we can see how she reacts.
You want me to call? You want Susan to call the girl?
Got it.
And hold on, how are we doing this?
So we'll call the girl, and I will say, "Hey, we got some flowers." Well, I don't want to say the whole thing because then.
Well, can you tell me when we go to break?
I can tell you when we go to break.
Right,
I know how that we can do this.
Michelle, hang on for 1 second. We'll come back and we'll figure it out. All right? Okay. We're doing it a little differently this morning. So Michelle thinks that something's going on with some other friend of theirs named Tiffany.
Tiffany.
And so you want us to call Tiffany. We're going to do this. Sisney's got a plan here. What's your husband's name?
David.
I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call.
Ryan, you have my permission to call.
Tiffany on Kiss FM.
Tiffany on Kiss FM.
Okay, so Michelle, stand by. Now, what we're going for here is Sisney is calling this other girl, and she is going to say that flowers have arrived from somebody. And you're going to say from David, right?
Yes.
From Michelle's husband. Okay. And it goes from there. Does everyone understand? Is that clear? Are we clear? Okay, good. And we're all in this together. Michelle, hang on for 1 second. Sisney's going to dial Tiffany now. Let's see what happens. Good luck, okay?
Okay.
Hello? Hi, I'm looking for Tiffany.
This is her.
Hi, Tiffany. My name is Candace. I'm calling from Sweet Pea Blooms. We're a new flower shop here in Pasadena. How are you doing this morning?
Oh, I'm good. Yeah. How are you?
Hi. Well, I'm calling because we actually have a delivery for you that will be arriving today around lunchtime. I just wanted to confirm that you will be home because the arrangement is actually quite large and heavy. So you might need assistance to bring it inside the house.
A big package?
No, it's a flower arrangement. We're a flower shop.
Oh, okay. Really? Wow.
Yeah, they're from David.
Really? Okay. Wow. Really, David? Wow. Is there a card or anything like that, or?
Yes, there is a card. Do you want me to read it to you, or?
Yeah.
It's just a note. He put thinking of you.
Okay. Wow. Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh my God. Wow. That's all you have to say? My husband's sending you flowers and you're
Tiffany, I need you to know, Tiffany, I need you to know your voice is being broadcast on the radio, and we have Michelle. What's going on with you and her husband? Why would you accept flowers from him with that kind of reaction? What are you doing behind your friend's back? What? What are you doing behind your friend's back?
What? I'm not doing anything. This is crazy. I'm on
Tiffany, we just heard your reaction to receiving flowers from Michelle's husband. Okay,
That doesn't mean anything.
it means everything.
No, everything to me. That's my husband. Listen, girl, this is crazy. My husband. I want to know right now. First of all, there's nothing going on. You're crazy because you got me on the radio and you made up a fake flower arrangement, and you're going off the inflection of my voice, and that's supposed to make me some cheater. No, it's not. I'm sorry, but if someone's husband was sending me flowers, my reaction would not be, "Oh, wow, that's so great." Really? Oh, I would probably say something like, "Why? Why is this like I don't want those," or anything like that if you were like a real friend. But there is clearly something going on. So don't turn this around on me and say that I'm crazy. Okay, listen, I think you need to calm down and you need to go think about if you trust your husband. Do you trust your husband? What I want. Well, honey, you just got me on the air to entrap your husband. Why don't we turn the tables and I send you a flower arrangement next week and let's see what happens. Do you trust your husband? Then we shouldn't be having this conversation.
Hey, Tiffany, why are you messing around with Michelle's husband?
I'm not messing around with him. I'm just
You are too. Yes, you are. Yes, you are.
Everybody saw it at the wedding.
Everyone knows.
Everybody knows what?
Everyone knows. Everyone knows that you're messing around with her husband. I just listened to this happen. Something is going on. This is not normal, Tiffany.
Okay, well, listen, you know what? I was maybe a little flattered, but that doesn't mean, like, I'm sleeping with her husband, okay? Like, seriously? That isn't...
Okay, so...
You don't find it strange at all that her husband is sending you flowers?
I think it's strange I'm on the air having a conversation with a woman that doesn't trust her husband and needs to send me fake flowers. What? That's denying it. I have actually not even heard you say there is absolutely nothing going on with me and your husband, with me and David, and I don't want anything. I don't need to justify that with the response. I think you need to call your husband, and I think you need to get into therapy. You need to get into some therapy. Seriously, lady, like get into therapy.
Okay, the two of you are friends, right?
Seriously?
Aren't the two of you friends?
I mean, I thought so. I'm going to be sleeping with my husband. Honey, so, but you were accepting flowers from my husband, but you thought you're my friend. Okay, listen, you know what? Really? You just need to get to therapy, and you'd have a conversation with your husband, and you need to guys work it out. If you say that one more time, I'm going to get in the car, and I'm going to come to your house, and we'll figure out. Okay, girl, we'll pack a lunch. I'm ready. Come on down.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, so go get into some therapy, and I'll see you at my house in about however long it takes you with traffic. Okay, honey, bring it. You're like 100 pounds soaking wet. I think I can figure this out.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I can take you down.
What are you gonna do? You gonna make me feel fat? Are you gonna make me feel fat, honey? You're 100 pounds. Like seriously, do you want me?
Okay,
Don't.
I don't have to make you feel fat. You are.
You know what? Listen.
Okay, girls. All right, ladies. All right, listen. It's escalating to a place I don't like. I'm putting you both on hold. Michelle, this is in your court. Tiffany, this is not your first fight. I can tell. And by the way, she allotted for traffic. Did you notice that?
Yeah.
That was another level of awfulness. So, first of all, Tiffany's not a very calm individual.
No, she's very aggressive.
I think Tiffany's doing something with David.
Absolutely.
I do. It's time for Ryan's Roses. This comes to us from Ontario, and I'm worried. It says, I received an overdue parking ticket notice in the mail from my husband's car. When I looked at the date, it was for a time when he was supposedly out of town, and it wasn't from the airport. I did a little digging, and I found that there was actually no evidence that he was out of town at all. There was also no credit card activity for the span of those 2 to 3 days, which is highly unusual. He uses his credit card for everything because he gets reimbursed at work. So we have a real problem. The guy's, no matter what he's doing, he's lying to his wife. Sandra, good morning. Thank you for coming on. I'm sorry you're going through this. How long have you been married, Sandra?
Seems like forever.
How long is forever?
5 years.
For 5 years.
Yeah.
I just gave the facts to everybody from your email. So your husband did not go out of town. He did not use his credit card.
No.
Where could he have disappeared for 2 to 3 days?
I don't know. Honestly, it doesn't make any sense to me. The ticket, was somewhere in Anaheim, and we live in Ontario. He's supposed to be in Arizona, so I don't. Just doesn't.
So, but do you think he was with another woman for 2 to 3 days?
I don't know what to think, but I hope not. I mean, I'm praying that he wasn't. But
that's
I don't know.
That's a long run, right?
It is. It's a long time, and so now I'm wondering, well, how many other times has he not been in Arizona?
Well, let's go back and look at the credit card. But I'm going to do this. I'm going to put you on hold. We are going to come right back and make the call to him, okay?
Okay.
This is the call. If you're just joining us, the Ryan's Roses call is happening. Quickly to bring you up to speed. Sandra, married for 5 years. She she saw this parking ticket, which was overdue, a notice in the mail for her husband's car. Looked at the date, and she noticed it was for a time he was supposedly out of town. Now, then she went back, checked all the records. He did not go out of town. Mm-mm. He did not go to the airport. He didn't charge anything on his card for 2 to 3 days. He always does, she says, because he gets reimbursed for everything. So he lied.
Yeah.
He said he was out of town on business.
He was supposed to be in Arizona, but the ticket was Anaheim.
The car ticket, the vehicle ticket was in Anaheim, and he was supposed to have traveled to Arizona, but in the 2 to 3 day period he was supposed to be on this work trip, he was caught in Anaheim with a ticket. Mm-hmm. So, Sandra, here's what we're going to do. Now, we are going to call your husband. Sissany. Okay. You're going to hear all of this, okay? I just want you to know that. You're going to hear all of this. Okay. Sissany is going to offer him some roses. Now, we'll find out who he sends them to, whether he sends them to you or somebody else. Then there's more, Sandra. Then she's going to ask him to get a little more detail. Well, what note would you like to send? What would you like to put on the card for the flowers? Sandra, I need you to say, Ryan, you my permission to call, and then whatever his name is, on Kiss FM.
Ryan, you have my permission to call on Kiss FM. Absolutely.
Okay, we're good. Here we go. Be very quiet. Here we go.
Hello?
Hi, is this Tim?
Yes, who's calling?
Hi, Tim. My name is Ariel. I'm calling from Ari's Flowers and Design. How are you doing this morning?
I'm okay.
We're a new flower
I
shop.
didn't order anything.
No, I know. We're a new flower shop here on Grove Avenue. You know where the Wabi Sabi is?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're in that shopping center, actually. And so we're brand new. We're just trying to promote our delivery service, and that's why we're calling you. You've been selected to receive a dozen red roses, and that you could send to anybody that you'd like this morning.
Well, I'm not buying anything.
No, they're free. I promise you, they're absolutely free. I don't need credit card information from you, billing info.
No. I appreciate it very much, but nothing. I learned a long time ago. Nothing good ever comes from selling flowers.
Oh, I promise. They're free. We just hope that, like, whoever you send them to promotes us to friends and family. That's all we want is spread the word.
I appreciate your time very much, but no, I'm not interested.
Really? Oh, come on.
All right, Tim, I need you to know your voice is being broadcast on the radio. My name is Ryan Seacrest. That is Sissany, and we have your wife, Sandra, on the line.
Okay.
Sandra, would you like to tell Tim what's going on?
Yeah, Tim, you were supposed to be in Arizona last year, December, for 2 or 3 days, and I just got a...
Wait. What are you talking about?
I got a parking ticket violation in the mail for your car. And so you were in Arizona. The parking ticket is for Anaheim, somewhere in Anaheim. Okay, where were you? Where were you when you were supposed to be in Arizona? Where were you that weekend?
This is not important. Let's not do this right now, okay?
No, I need to know where you were and who you were with.
No,
I need to know now. Yes, you tell me right now. This is ridiculous. You need to tell me the truth. Who were you with, Tim? Tell me, Tim. You got to tell me. I need to know.
Christina.
Christina?
Who's Christina?
No.
Who's Tim, who is Christina, and why were you in Anaheim with her and lying to your wife saying you were in Phoenix? What's going on, Tim?
Christina who, Tim? Please, for God's sakes, tell me.
Morales.
Christina Morales? My boss?
This is not the time or the place to do this.
What? How? When did you meet her? I don't understand. Why? When did you meet her?
I met her at the office party. What are you kidding me? Your office party. Your party.
Hold on for a second, Tim. You're yelling at your wife here. You're sleeping with your wife's boss? And you're lying to her about it? And how long has this been going on?
Well, if she'd pay attention, first of all, if she'd pay attention to my needs.
First of all, let me tell you something. First of all, how long has this been going on? That's the first of alls.
It's going on for a while.
Yeah, so why'd you do it, Tim?
Well, again, like I said, if she would pay attention to my needs and not be such a cold fish, maybe we wouldn't have this problem.
Oh, got it. So you're the victim here.
Do you ever think about telling me first and talking to me about it first before you go off and do something like that?
You don't ever seem to have the time for me. You got time for your work, but you don't have time for me. So don't sit here and scream up a drape.
Tim, this is just Sandra. He's with your boss, and what's your relationship, Sandra, like with your boss, Christina?
Well, before this, it was great. We get along great, like sisters.
Well, that's even more disgusting because she's sick in the head. She's seeing your husband, and she's two-facing you. And, Tim, you got a problem because you are blaming your wife on this one.
This is something that's been brewing for a while, so I can't...
Well, I don't care how long it's been brewing. You don't mess around on your wife with her boss. I mean, come on, bro. That's just embarrassing.
What about your vows? What about your 5 years of marriage? None of that matters? Do you not love your wife?
What about communication? What about attention?
Yeah, what about communication, Tim? Why didn't you come to me first?
Like I said, you don't have time for me.
I always have time for you. I always make time for you. You are more important than anything.
Yeah, maybe now I am.
I don't think so. I don't think, Sandra, I don't think you worked this one out. I don't think so.
Sandra, you deserve so much better.
I don't think so. I think the disrespect is so layered here. Tim, I hang up on you now intentionally. Sandra, I don't quite know how to guide you on this one. You got a husband who's completely insensitive. You got a boss who is manipulative and a liar. Mm-hmm. and conniving, and she's your boss who's acting like a best friend. This is when I walk away from a call going, who do you trust on this? You can't trust your friend boss. You can't trust your husband. This is bad. But Sandra, I don't know any more than details of your relationship, but my quick opinion is these two people need to be not in your life, and you need to figure out or find someone that treats you with the amount of respect you deserve and somehow get through this, which is going to be the most difficult thing you could possibly ever do. But the outcome, God willing, if you can get through it, will be worth it. Because that man does not appreciate or respect you. And that woman has got another thing coming. Mm-hmm. And I'm going to.
You're absolutely right.
I need to put you on hold as well, okay, sweetheart? And good luck.
Thank you.
It's time for Ryan's Roses. Dear Ryan, we've been in the process of moving into our first house. Last week, we moved our bed out and found an earring that did not belong to me. Of course, I asked my husband if he knew of this earring, and he said the earring must be hers. It isn't mine, she says, and I don't see how in the world it ended up behind our bed unless a woman was in our bedroom. Now, my theory is, let's just ask her. How long have they had the bed?
Yeah.
Karen, how long have you had the bed?
Okay, 3 years we've been in that apartment.
So did you get the bed together?
We did, yeah.
Oh, that was my theory. All right, I thought maybe it could have been from an ex.
It was underneath the bed that I actually found an earring that.
Okay, did you say something to your husband?
I brought it up a couple of times, and he just thinks I'm crazy and says that it must be mine, and I forgot.
Is it possible that it could be yours and you forgot?
No.
Okay.
It wasn't even like my style. So.
All right. How long have you been married?
3 years.
How many little ones you have? I'm hydrating.
Just one.
Just one? Okay. Let's do this. Are you good?
Mm-hmm. I'm good.
Okay. I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then whatever your husband's name is on Kiss FM.
Ryan, I give you permission to call so we could figure this out. Just FM.
Okay, that'll do. Okay. So Sissany here is going to offer him some roses. We want to find out who he sends them to and what he puts on the card, okay?
Okay.
All right.
Hello?
Hi, may I speak to Chris?
Yeah, this is Chris.
Hi, Chris. My name is Valerie. I'm calling from Floral Treasures. We're a new flower shop here in Monrovia. How you doing this morning?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. Actually, I'm calling because we're new to the area, and we're doing a promotion today where we're giving out a free dozen roses. You've been selected to receive that free dozen roses today. So is there anybody that you would want to send them to? I don't need any billing information from you. They're totally free.
Okay, that's pretty cool. Why don't you send them to my wife, Karen?
Your wife, Karen. Okay. How do you say, is that just with a K?
Yeah, just Karen.
And what would you like to write on the note?
Just write, love you, babe.
Love
That'd
you,
be great.
babe.
Hey, Chris, it's Ryan Seacrest. I need you to know your voice is being broadcast on the radio. Sissany here with me, your wife on the other line. She asked us to call you because she thinks that you're cheating on her because she found jewelry behind the bed. Why was there jewelry that doesn't belong to your wife behind your bed?
This damn earring thing again? Are you kidding me right now? Do you know how many times I've had this conversation? Okay, I don't know. I don't know where the earring came from. I don't know how it got behind the bed. I don't know. What else do you want me to say, Karen? I have no idea where the earring came from, okay?
You know where it came from. It had to come from somewhere.
So whose earring is it?
I have no idea.
Well, I don't either. Chris?
I don't know. Okay, and I've had this conversation with Karen so many times where I've told her I have no idea about this stupid earring. Okay,
is it possible? Is it possible, Karen, that one night you and a girlfriend took a nap?
No.
Or what about like a relative? Did you guys ever have your parents come and spend the night and you
Survey says,
gave
good
them your bedroom?
I don't think so.
It is dangerous to find jewelry that does not belong to your wife behind your bed.
Yeah.
It's dangerous. So we need to know one thing. Are you cheating on your wife, Chris?
I mean, this is ridiculous. I mean, what do you want me to say here? I mean, I don't know. Am I supposed to say that I'm cheating on my wife with another woman and that she was in our bedroom? Okay, is that what would make you happy, Karen?
Was that is that the truth?
You know what? I'll tell you what. Okay,
Yeah,
I will make everyone happy.
Hey, don't yell. Hey, Chris, have a conversation, please.
Okay, fine. Yeah. Okay, are you happy? I am cheating on you, Karen. I am. There you go. I'm happy. There you go.
What?
I'm done.
I'm done. What does that mean? I'm done.
He hung up. What?
He hung up.
Can we call him back? Patty? She's
Call him back.
milking or whatever. Breast pumping. She's not even back there. I can't even get the staff to pay attention anymore. It's not the engineer, then it's Patty. Karen.
Yeah.
We're trying to call him back, but Patty's, she just had a baby, and so she's not in there. How about,
Is he always this angry? Like, he's just so angry so quickly.
Yeah, well, he was yelling. Well, clearly he's having an affair, and he just didn't, he's trying to cover it up.
Every single time I try to talk to him, it turns into an argument, and he just blames me and tells me that I'm wrong, that it wasn't mine. And like I said, like I would know if it was mine or like my friends or.
I'm so sorry. This is awful.
All right, why don't you have him calm down and then get the real story, okay?
Okay.
And I'm sorry, too. Good luck, all right, sweetheart?
All right, thank you.
All right, bye. It's amazing how we can completely... Like, I started to believe him for a second, that there was, like, he didn't know. And even when he was yelling at me, I was like, I might believe you. You know, I might challenge you, but I might believe you. And then he just opens up and goes a whole other direction with this story.
Mm-hmm.
It's time for Ryan's Roses. Here we go. If it's a public service, if there's an issue in your world, you can't sort it out, come to us and we'll try our best. It's time for Ryan's Roses. Dear Ryan and Sissany, I'm writing you in tears because my husband didn't do anything for Mother's Day today. This was yesterday. It just came in. The kids made breakfast and gave me cards, but he didn't do anything. I'm heartbroken. We have 3 kids, and I feel like I deserve some sort of recognition. Most of all, I feel like I've simply become the mother to his kids, and he's forgotten about me as his wife and his partner. I need to know if he's cheating or if he's just over me, but I'm really sad.
Oh.
It's Alicia and Brea. Alicia, good morning. I'm so sorry that we're going to do this. Obviously, we just got this, so we're going to do this on a quick turnaround, but I'm so sorry your Mother's Day went that way. I'm glad the kids made you breakfast and the kids gave you cards. That's nice.
Yeah, I'm just really upset, you know? Like, I'm worried that, like, my husband just doesn't see me the same way anymore. I don't know why he didn't do anything.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, look, I mean, if it makes you feel this way, then it's not good, you know?
How long have you guys been married?
But
we've been married 12 years.
And, like, my dad was the one to get the cards for us to give to Mom. Do you think he was the one that got the cards to give to you?
No, I mean, they said it was all their idea, and usually he does something for me. I just feel like things used to be different, and I
There's a
don't
little complacency.
understand. Yeah, like I work really hard, and I just feel like he's not giving me the recognition that I would hope a partner would give me.
Overall,
you know?
or just on Mother's Day?
Well, this is like, it's like a symptom, you know? I feel like it's like a symptom of maybe something that's happening. I don't know.
We're going to put you on hold. We'll come back and we're going to make the call and try and find out. We'll call your husband next. Alicia in Brea, she said that she's bummed. Yesterday was Mother's Day, and her husband didn't do anything for her on Mother's Day. The kids made breakfast and gave her cards, but he didn't do anything.
Yeah, I'd be heartbroken.
She says she's heartbroken over it. So she thinks that, you know, something's going on because he's become a complacent, essentially. He used to do stuff, but now he's not doing stuff. So, Alicia, we're going to call your husband now. I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then your husband's name on Kiss FM. Go ahead.
Ryan, you have my permission to call on Kiss FM.
All right, so we're going to call him, and we're going to try and find out who is top of mind, who he wants to send the roses to, and what he wants to put on the card, okay?
Okay.
All right, good luck. Hang on one second. Here we go. Be very quiet until we tell him he's on the air.
Okay.
Kevin there?
Yeah. This
Hi.
is Kevin.
Hi, Kevin. My name is Natalie. I'm calling from Nat's Unique Floral Design. We're actually brand new. We're a flower shop here in Brea, right on Birch Street. How are you doing this morning?
Good, but if this is like a sales pitch, I'm not really interested.
Well, there's no cost at all for this phone call, actually. We basically have a lot of extra roses left over from Mother's Day, so we're giving a chance for local residents to send free roses to anybody that they like today. It's a dozen red roses. Actually, we have red, we have white, and we have pink ones. You can choose whatever color you'd like. They're absolutely free. I don't need cash. I don't need credit card, billing info, anything like that. Just the name of the person you want to send the free roses to. And then we can put a note.
There's like no gimmick here at all?
There's no cost at all.
Look, I'm not worried about that. I just don't want to end up like, with my credit card suddenly disappearing. But this is legitimate?
Yeah, I don't need your credit card info at all. This is just absolutely free. We just need the name of the person you want to send the roses to, and then a note.
Okay, actually, this is perfect. This is could you do me a favor? Could you send them to a hotel?
Is it local?
Yeah.
Sure. Okay. What's the name of the person you want to send the flowers to? We'll start there.
Well, so it's actually to my wife, but she doesn't know this. Okay, so like Mother's Day came and went, and we usually just do this little breakfast thing, and it's cute, and it's a family thing, but she is literally the best mother on the planet. Like, you could never ask for a better mother and a wife. She's out of my league, to be honest with you. And so this year I did something totally different, and I went and got a hotel for us. And she
can I put you on hold for just 1 second, please?
Yeah.
Sorry, hang on 1 second.
Well, what do you want to do now?
Well, he was. It sounds like he's got a plan.
Yeah, Lisa, I'm not so sure that you want to dive deep into this.
Yeah. Oh my God. I just when he said hotel, I got so scared, and then
so it sounds like he's surprising you with something.
Yeah.
Well, how do we get out?
Oh my God, I have
How do we get out of this now?
I don't know.
Listen, this is the Brene Brown whole scenario that we create these narratives in our head and we make up all this stuff that people are going to leave us and they're not. Haven't you not seen that Netflix Brene Brown documentary? If you haven't, please do it. Do it tonight. Brene Brown, watch the whole thing.
Please do
She's
it.
swimming across the lake and he's not hearing her and she thinks he's going to leave her because of the bathing suit. And it's just not what's happening because we create our own narratives. It's a TED Talk. It's become a Netflix talk. Brene Brown, download it. Now, how are you going to get out of this, Sissany? It's all on you.
All right, I'll get out of it.
Here we go. Shh. Shh.
Hi, Kevin.
Yeah, hey.
Hey, I'm so sorry. I made a huge mistake. I thought we had extra flowers left, but we actually don't have any left at all. I'm so sorry.
You don't have any flowers?
No.
How much? Okay, well,
can you hang on 1 more second? I'm sorry, hang on.
What's your name again from the flower shop?
Natalie.
Okay. I'm going to call you and you got to go. Your manager's calling you.
Natalie!
Kevin?
Natalie!
Yeah.
Need you on aisle 4.
I got to go. My boss is calling me.
Oh, okay.
You know what? If I end up finding another dozen red roses, I'll give you a call back, okay?
Okay, no worries.
Thank you so
for the
much.
offer anyway.
Thank you.
All right.
Anyways, we're on Birch Street if you want to check us out.
Okay.
Thanks.
All right,
Bye-bye. I'm coming.
All right. Well, you don't have to come. I was just
Yeah.
trying to get you off the
Aisle
call.
4. What flower shop has aisle 4?
Clean up on aisle 4. We're out of flowers.
No, we're not at the Piggly Wiggly.
All right, Alicia, go be surprised.
Okay.
All right. I'm happy it worked out.
Thanks.
All right. Bye.
Bye.
This is textbook. We create a scenario in our head.
We didn't create anything.
No, I'm saying we as people create a scenario in our head.
Mm-hmm.
We think the wheels are falling off, and they're not because we need a narrative.
Mm-hmm.
Brene Brown, The Call to Courage. Download it on Netflix and watch it this week.
So how do you live your life without a narrative?
Brene Brown, watch the documentary.
It's not living without the narrative. She talks about everybody has it. It's just communicating that narrative.
Before making up one on your own
Because-
that worries you to death.
Exactly.
Because she's swimming across the lake, and her husband
I
is
got that
ignoring
part.
her. And she thinks, oh, he's looking at me in this bathing suit after all these years and wants to leave me.
Mhm.
And so she's convinced that he's going to divorce her by the time they finish swimming across the lake. He just was panicked about the current or something, or swimming, And
Why are they on this lake? It seems dangerous.
well, they're on a summer vacation.
Yeah.
It's a long story. Watch the documentary, okay?
Brene Brown.
Yeah, Brene Brown was a famous TED Talk. Netflix. I've been talking about this for months.
Well, you've been talking about it for a week.
It's not been a week. What time frame are you living in?
A week.
It's been 3 weeks.
It might have been 2.
And I was out sick the week before for one day.
Well, you should have watched it when you were ill.
I couldn't watch anything. I couldn't even open my eyes.
It's time for Ryan's Roses. Ryan's Roses. As a public service, if you think something's going on in your relationship, we'll try and get to the bottom of it. Let me get into it right now because I know that you're on the move this morning and busy. Dear Ryan, a few months ago, I found a receipt of a wire transfer from my husband to another woman in Mexico. I asked him about it. He told me he had helped his coworker send money to his wife. I believed him, and we didn't talk about it again. Well, last week I found more receipts. My husband has been sending the same woman money every 2 weeks after he gets paid. Whoa. It's like he's funding this person.
Oh, my gosh.
So I think maybe there's a child.
Well, I mean, maybe, but don't assume
I don't know what to
right
think,
away.
but whatever. All right, let's grab her. Raquel. Hi, Raquel. How are you?
Hi, I'm good. How are you today?
Good, darling. Thank you for sending us this email. I'm sorry that you're going through it. We obviously just read it on the air. You believed your husband at first, and then you see that he continues to send these wire transfers. What do you think is going on? What does your gut tell you is going on?
I mean, honestly, that's why I'm calling, because I don't even know what my gut is telling me, or I'm just really scared of what's even possible. Like, why is he sending money every 2 weeks to Mexico? The first thing is, like, who's he paying off and why? I just know he's paying off somebody, obviously.
So have you then told him that you have seen more transactions other than the first one that you talked about, or does he not know that you know that?
He doesn't know that I saw the other transactions. He just knows about the first one. When I saw these other ones, I was like, obviously he's going to tell me the same thing.
I know.
All right.
Well, has he been acting weird around you or different?
I mean, when I asked him about the first ones, he was really jittery about it, which was weird because the excuse seemed really logical. I mean, he works with ballets and car parks and everything, so it makes sense that he helps out one of the boys that has a family back in Mexico. But every 2 weeks, I mean, I think the guy could have figured out how to send a wire transfer by now.
Okay, so Raquel, I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then whatever his name is, on Kiss FM.
Ryan, you have my permission to call on Kiss FM.
Okay. Let's make the call now. Good luck, okay? Sisney's going to offer him some roses. We're going to find out who he sends them to and then what he puts on the card.
Hello?
Hi, may I speak to Anthony?
This is Anthony.
Hi, Anthony. My name is Leticia. I'm calling from globalflowers.com. We're actually a flower shop that's a network of over 4,000 florists in like 45 different countries. And I'm actually calling because you've been chosen to receive a free dozen roses today. And you can send them to anyone you want, anywhere in the world.
I don't have to give you any credit card information?
No credit card information. They're totally free. I just need the name of whoever you want to send them to. We can write a quick little note and then obviously the address of where it's going to go. And, we're global. So honestly, you can go anywhere. Pick a country if you know somebody overseas.
Okay. You know what? Let's send it to my wife, Raquel. And you can just put a note that says, I love you, babe. You're amazing, and I hope you have a great day.
Okay, cool. And is this local?
Yeah, local.
Okay.
Anthony, it's Ryan Seacrest and Sisney. I need you to know your voice is being broadcast on the radio. Thank you for staying on the phone with us here. Wow. We have your wife, Raquel, on the line, and she reached out to us because she's concerned about something that's going on in your relationship, to be honest with you. Raquel, do you want to tell him what you're worried about? You want me to tell him?
I'll tell him. Thank you for sending me the flowers. So I know that you still love me in some way, but I found more receipts, Anthony. I found more wire transfer receipts to Mexico City. And, like, not just one. Like, last time I found, like, 5. Why are you sending money so much over there?
Babe, I told you. I'm helping my employee send money to his wife in Mexico. That's what I'm doing.
But every 2 weeks? I mean, that money can go to pay for other things in our house. You don't need to be spending money. Even if he's giving you the money to spend, it's still charging our bank and our stuff like $5 for the transaction fee.
Anthony, here's the thing that we are trying to figure out, right? And by the way, maybe you're doing exactly what you say, but she just wonders why, when she asked you about the first time, you didn't just say, hey, I'm going to continue to send money to this family or to these people across the border.
It's complicated.
What's complicated about it?
I messed up.
What?
What do you mean you messed up?
Raquel, I'll tell you everything off the air. I can't do it over the radio. I can't.
So, but you're saying what you told her isn't the case?
I'll explain, Raquel. I can't do not on the air.
No, you need to explain now. If you want to even give you a chance, you need to explain now. You can tell me. You can tell anybody. You need to tell me now what happened. Babe. I'm gonna lose it, Anthony.
Baby, it's bad. Babe, it's bad.
All right, I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put you on hold. I'm gonna let you guys speak independently off the air. I'm gonna take you off the air right now. Okay, Raquel, I'm gonna let him tell you directly. All right. All right. I know I'm gonna be killed for that, but I just felt like they should have the opportunity to speak on their own.
No, I feel you. I
can tell you're gonna scream at me. Everybody's gonna yell at me. I don't know why my gut just felt like let them talk to each other on their own. I think we kind of can connect the dots on that one as to what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
It's time for Ryan's Roses. It's time for Ryan's Roses. This is, I don't know that we've had one quite like this before with new technology and new apps and surveillance apps.
I know, it's kind of scary.
It says, Dear Ryan and Sissany, I was offered a promotion at work that has me in Phoenix for 6 months. My wife was very supportive, but wouldn't move with me, which I understood. She has her job, her friends, her whole routine. I've been there for 3 months now, and she seems different. She's hanging out with her coworkers and goes out with them all the time. I've asked her about it, but she says they're just having fun. Here's the kicker. The other night, I got a movement alert on our home security system, so I opened the app and saw my wife walking into our house with another man. Then I saw him leaving a few hours later. I'm freaking out.
Yeah, I didn't realize it was nighttime.
So, Michael, thank you for coming on with us. I get why you would be freaking out. Can you describe, when you talk about seeing your wife and this man walk in, like describe that image of body language and anything else you noticed?
I mean, I was already, freaking out. I was already really tired, not getting any sleep. And I get this alert, and, I get them all the time, and it's usually stuff I ignore, the mailman and people that are supposed to be there. But the timestamp was really odd. It was late in the evening, and it was my wife and this man. And I just, in my brain, I could not process why he was there at 9:30 at night. It did not make any sense to me. And then I really started panicking because I'm like, I don't even know this guy, and I know a lot of her friends. So, yeah, I mean, it was crazy.
Do you have any of these things in your house? You don't have any of these cameras in your house, do you?
No. I mean, this is just one of those basic commercial home security systems that it has a thing on the door. And one in the backyard.
We've done the commercials for these systems, and there are also Sissany has the Nest Cam, or she has one inside Michael's bathroom.
Yeah, that's for the dogs.
Well, that's what she told you. I'm just kidding. Okay, hang on one second. This Michael, and we'll come back and find out what's happening. Michael is on the line. He's been married for how long? Michael, you've been married how long?
2 years.
So he's on a work assignment for months. And he sees his wife walking into the house at night with another man because they have the system on their door where has an app and he gets notified. She's in there with the guy for a few hours, then the guy leaves hours later at night. Not good. So something's going on. Now, Michael, what do you want us to send? Do you want us to send her flowers?
I would like to see what would happen if she was confronted with the idea of going on a romantic weekend or something like that, and who would you bring? If it was really quick, like, hey, you won this prize or something, and then she would have to figure out, oh, he's, Michael's not around. I'll go with whoever the heck that is.
Oh, right.
And then maybe she'll catch herself. I mean, even if she says my name, if she hesitates for a second, it means maybe she thought of somebody else.
Okay.
Because she'll know she'll be on the air, right?
Right. Okay. Well, she won't know she's on the air until after all this happens. But let's see. Let's try it. Okay. Patty's going to try it. Okay.
Okay. All right.
Good luck, Michael. Right. I need you to be very, very quiet while we do all of this and say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then your wife's name on Kiss FM. Go ahead.
Okay. You have my permission to call on Kiss FM.
All right. Here we go. Good luck.
All right.
Hello?
Hi, may I speak to Jenny?
Speaking.
Hi, Jenny. How are you? My name is Emily, and I'm calling from Soul Resorts here in Palm Springs. How are you?
I'm good. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. I'm calling because you've been chosen to receive here a weekend getaway for two. I believe that you chose to opt in to receive promotions and discounts the last time you made a purchase online. And you've been selected to get this weekend getaway for two. All I need is the name of you and your guest, and you can come in this weekend if you like.
And it's going to be this weekend, you said?
It could be this weekend or in the next, it expires by the end of summer, but I have a nice suite here available this weekend.
Okay. So me, and then can the name be changed if possible?
What do you mean?
Like if I choose one name and that person can't come, can I change it to another name?
No, unfortunately, we can't do that.
Okay. It'll be me and Scott.
Hello?
Hello?
Hi. Your voice is being broadcast on the radio, and we have your husband on the line.
Really? Michael?
Yes, Michael. Who is Scott?
Yeah, I would love to know who Scott is. Who is Scott?
Scott is a friend of mine, and I don't know when you're coming down. Every time you say you're going to come down, you can't come down because of work. So I just made a decision. I didn't want to put your name down, and then you couldn't come down, and then I have to go down by myself.
Do you not?
Hold on.
Do you not see how crazy this is? I cannot even believe that this is where we are. I cannot even believe that you get a call from some random resort in Palm Springs, and you're going to bring not your husband because what?
Well, I would bring my husband if he comes down when he says he's going to come down, but it's been 3 months.
Okay, you two, hold on for a second. Jenny, we're calling you because we saw a man walk into your home at night and leave a few hours later. Who is the man?
That's Scott, and I know we have a system in the house.
And then what did you do inside?
We just talked.
I don't like it. I don't like it. And you didn't tell your husband?
You didn't ask.
Jenny, I don't like a lot of things. I don't like a lot of things. I don't like the way you're speaking to everybody. Honestly, I'm just going to be honest. I don't think it's the right tone.
Right.
I don't like it. I think that you're doing something and you're not talking to your husband, and clearly there's resentment here.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm hearing
Big
it.
Time.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
So what's the problem?
The problem is he decided that he's going to move away to Arizona for 6 months, and I totally understand it's a good opportunity, but, I have to stay here. And if we're going to do a long-distance relationship, then we need to establish the rules. And the rules were he's going to see me at least every other weekend, and then every other weekend it's just always like an issue. So it's been 3 months, and I haven't seen him. I've seen him once. So at the end of the day, it's like if you really want this marriage or this relationship, then you need to fight for it. It's not like I haven't told Michael before.
So you do have resentment that he's gone on this work assignment.
My resentment's not that he's going and working. That's not. I love the fact that he's working. My resentment is that you can't. If we made a deal and we're going to see each other at this time, then we do that because it's for the relationship. But don't come with a lame
okay. Can I just say? I am not having fun over there. I don't know what you think I'm doing over there, but I'm opening up this location. It is killing me. It is much harder than I thought it was going to be. But you know what? This is like more than a 10K increase in salary. So I got to do it, and you're going to benefit from it. We're going to be able to pay down some bills and some credit cards. I thought this was a practical decision, and I'm talking to a high school student whose boyfriend didn't come home for 4 weeks. I'm over here making adult decisions, and you're like in high school. I just don't even know who you are right now.
It's not the issue that you haven't come home. The issue is that we made a deal and you said that you're going to come. And on the day that you're supposed to be coming, you don't come.
Yeah, I made a deal with my boss that I was going to work.
Okay. Hey, Michael, Jenny. Hey, guys. You have a real problem with your relationship.
Yeah.
All right. And it's not for all of us to determine right now. I don't know if you're cheating or not, Jenny, but clearly this is not the way a marriage is supposed to sound. And maybe you're having a moment. You can work through it, and we want you to. But I would start with speaking and listening maybe before you're speaking to each other. Okay. I'm gonna let you, Michael. Good luck, Jenny. Good luck. I'm gonna let you both go. That's a fight. We don't need to be in the middle of.
That was so bad.
But she was talking to him angry from the get go.
I was gonna say, even if she's not cheating, it's bad.
But I think she's bringing this guy on purpose so he sees it, and all of this might have been intentional. Just looking at some of the calls after that Ryan's Roses, a lot of calls coming in saying that she is so cheating.
Yeah.
So cheating is the way that you're describing it. It's time for Ryan's Roses. Here we go. If it's a public service, if there's an issue in your world, you can't sort it out, come to us and we'll try our best. Dear Ryan and Sisney, my fiance has been distant lately. That sucks.
Oh, yeah.
It's like you get engaged, you expect to ramp things up.
Yeah, it's like the happy times.
It should be getting better and better.
Mm-hmm.
The excitement. I feel like he's preoccupied. He's been so busy. I can't figure out what he's busy doing. It's not just work. We only see each other half the time we used to. All this is weird. When we make plans, he's not there. He gets super defensive when we try to talk about things.
The
Maggie
defensive
in
thing is
Norwalk.
bad.
Now, one likely scenario could be he's just nervous.
Oh, I was
about
thinking
the wedding.
the opposite.
About the wedding approaching. What?
I was thinking that maybe he's planning this big surprise for the wedding, and that's why he's been distant.
What surprise would you have for a wedding?
Grooms do this all the time, where they all of a sudden break out in a song and dance for the bride and do this whole performance.
Like a flash mob?
Totally, something like that.
Oh, I've never heard of that.
No, really?
No.
Check it out on YouTube. A lot of videos.
All right, I'll be doing that tonight. Hey, Maggie.
Hi.
Hey, thanks for coming on with us. We understand that this is supposed to be the happiest time when you're gearing up to actually have the wedding.
Yeah.
And now your fiance is turning away and pushing you away, yeah?
Right.
So tell me, Sisney points out something interesting. Getting defensive is a problem. What is he getting defensive about?
That he's not spending enough time with me.
And you say that and he gets defensive.
Yeah, he gets really not only defensive, but when I try to ask him why, it feels like something is a little shady, we used to always go to Hamasushi every Saturday, and then that stopped. We would go dancing at the club crawl, whatever, and then he stopped doing that. And I'm like, okay, I'm thinking maybe he's getting more ambitious with his job, which is, cool. But then even just little things, just meeting me for dinner. We don't live together, but we're going on a year. It's really, really serious. I mean, we're engaged, basically.
Why don't you live together?
I haven't pushed it. I have a roommate, and so I'm still in a lease.
Now this is gonna.
When are you guys gonna get married? When's the wedding?
We haven't planned it per se.
Okay, so there's no date.
It's just we've just talked about our future a lot.
This is gonna upset a lot of people, but I'm gonna say it. I think you should live with him before you get married.
Well, yeah. I mean, I come from a really traditional kind of religious background, though, and I hear you. I totally hear you.
It's not for everybody. I didn't live with Michael before we got married.
I just think that it's hard to tell what someone's truly like until you live with them under the same roof.
But you'll get that vibe when they spend the night. And
Yeah.
No, not the same. Not the same.
Yeah, I mean, he spent the night before. And
Well, I
you know,
hope so.
like we've taken trips together, you know, weekend trips, nothing more than like a few days. But I mean,
All
I
right.
feel like I have a really good sense of him.
Okay.
Which
Listen.
is why it's like, I don't know, it's just he's just distant lately.
Well, hold on. I'm going to put you on. We're going to come back. We're going to call him and see what we can find out. Okay.
Okay.
It doesn't sound like she knows him that well. I mean, she spent a couple of trips with him, and they're engaged.
Well, it's short, and like, you know, they've only been dating for almost a year, she said, and now they're engaged. So it's a quick engagement.
They need to move in together.
They don't need to do anything.
They do.
Some people work at different paces.
Well, clearly her pace isn't working.
We don't know that yet.
Well, that's fair. All right, let's come back. We got Maggie on the line. She apparently is engaged to this guy she doesn't see ever, and he's been acting more and more distant. Well, she doesn't see him. I
know, but you can word it a different way.
Well, they don't live together. They've been on a couple of trips.
Yeah.
They're dating for a year. Now they're engaged.
He's getting all defensive.
He gets defensive when she says, you don't spend enough time with me. And that's a problem. And she's worried. And she thinks that he's preoccupied with another woman. That's the bottom line. So let's see if we can find out. Okay. Maggie, I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then his name on Kiss FM. Go ahead.
Ryan, you have my permission to call.
On Kiss FM.
On Kiss FM. Sorry.
And that's what we're going to do. And we're going to call him now. And here's what's going to happen, Maggie. I want you to be very quiet because Sisney is going to offer him some roses and then try and find out who's top of mind, who he wants to send them to, what kind of emotion he wants to write on the card, okay?
Okay.
And then when we tell him that he's on the air, then we can bring you in. Here we go.
Okay.
Hello?
Hi, is this John?
This is he.
Hi, John. My name is Vivian. I'm calling from V's Flowers in Norwalk. How you doing?
I'm okay. How are you?
I'm good. Thank you for asking. So we're on Imperial near the Civic Center. Do you know where that is?
Yeah, sure.
So I'm calling because we're offering local residents a chance to send free roses to anybody that they'd like in order to promote our business. They're absolutely free. I don't need credit card info, billing info, anything like that from you. It's just a dozen red roses that you can send to anybody that you'd like. Is that something you'd be interested in?
You'll deliver them?
Yeah, we'll deliver them today, probably around lunchtime, if that works for you. I just need the name of the person you want to send them to.
Yeah, send them to my wife, Elena.
Elena. Okay, your wife. What would you like to put on the note?
Just say, like, I've been enjoying spending more time with you.
I've been enjoying spending more time with you.
Love, John.
John, it's Ryan Seacrest. Your voice is being broadcast on the radio. I have your fiance Maggie on the line. Do you have a fiance named Maggie?
No.
Hi.
John, who's this woman?
Hi.
Maggie.
John.
Hi, Maggie. Maggie is a woman that I date.
Who's Elena?
I'm sorry. What is this?
Your voice is being broadcast on the radio. That is important for you to know. But Maggie tells us that you're engaged. Is that true or false, John?
That I was engaged to Maggie?
That you're engaged to Maggie?
No, I'm married. I'm in an open relationship.
Maggie.
What?
Hold on. Maggie, are you not telling us the truth?
We have been together for almost a year. I mean, we're not officially engaged yet, but we've talked about our future multiple times. I had no idea he was married to another person.
No. I told you that. Our first date. I told you I was married. I'm in an open relationship. I've been missing my wife lately, so that's why I've been spending more time with her.
No. The first time we met, we were both drinking a lot. Maybe I thought you were joking, but
John, over the course of the year, this never came up again where you were transparent?
No, I don't talk about my wife when I'm.
He never talks. This. I think I would remember this.
Are there more women, John?
No, right now, I'm just dating Maggie.
Why you just say it's a matter of fact? That's so crazy.
Your wife, Elena, does she know about Maggie?
She knows I'm dating somebody, yeah.
And this is an agreement you guys are fine with?
Yes. She's absolutely fine with it.
So why be married? Why not just be single?
Well, I love my wife very much. She's the most important relationship to me. But, we've decided that we can see other people as well, as long as it doesn't interfere with our relationship, which...
He never talks about this. He never talks about this.
No, I don't talk about that with you, Maggie.
Well, John, so what is your intention? What is your intention with Maggie?
It's fun, man. I had fun hanging out with Maggie. But I did tell Maggie. I was very clear that I was married. There was no deception on my end.
We've talked about our life together in the future and like where we would possibly live. And I mean, we did not talk about ever living together. I'm not leaving my wife to live with you, Maggie.
Oh my goodness, Maggie, you got to just get out.
Well, Maggie, this is very clear and cut and dried. You need to move on.
I agree. Yeah,
100%.
I'm in shock.
And
yeah,
John,
I'm like not breathing
Johnny,
right now.
So, John, Maggie is going to move on. That's fine.
I think that's a good idea.
Jeez.
Oh, my goodness.
All right, Maggie, John, we're going to let you both go. Thank you very much for talking to us. Good luck, Maggie. Okay?
Thank you.
All right, bye-bye. Patty's jaw is, like, on the floor.
I am shocked.
But he doesn't think he's doing anything wrong.
And he might not be.
Yeah, he might not be.
Well, if ever... All right, let's come back. I got to take off my sweatshirt for this one. At least roll up my sleeves.
Okay.
We just did a Ryan's Roses. Now, the quick was, Maggie she said engaged to John.
Yeah.
And that John's become distant. Now, they don't live together. And we went through all that. And she said, well, they've traveled together. They've spent the night together. And they've been together for a year. Well, we get John on the line. John sends the flowers to his wife.
Elena.
I've been enjoying spending more time with you. Love, John. So we get John on the phone. We said, John, what's going on? We have your fiance on the line. He says, I don't have a fiance. Well, who's Maggie? Well, I've been dating Maggie. Well, who's Elena? That's my wife. Well, what's going on? I'm in an open relationship.
Very matter of fact.
He said he told Maggie that he had a wife at the beginning.
Yeah.
And he seemed to think that no rules have been broken because his wife knows he has a girlfriend.
Yeah.
So if that's the case, and he and his wife have that agreement, then he really didn't break any rules.
Except for the fact that he led Maggie on this whole time.
That's true. Maggie thought, she kept saying, wait, we talked about our future together.
Right.
Tiffany, go ahead.
Hi.
Hi.
Honestly, I think Maggie is a little delusional, but I feel really bad for her.
Yeah, she got in with the wrong guy, and she clearly didn't understand what was going on.
Yeah.
Yeah, and maybe, if you're in an open relationship, you tell a girl about it when she's not drunk, but, I mean...
Right.
Yeah, the fact that it never got brought up again in that year, it's like they're going on trips or doing this.
If he's so transparent, he should have definitely made sure she understood it.
Yeah.
Like, you really understand, right?
She clearly did not.
Just so no one gets hurt.
He's shady, but she's also delusional.
Well, thank you, Tiffany. I think you asked the right question. If this is your life, why be married?
Totally.
And he's like, well, because I love my wife.
And I was just like, whatever, man. Because
Ellie.
you can't argue with that.
Go ahead, Ellie. You're on with us.
Hi.
Hi.
I am just so shocked. I can't believe that she didn't know for a whole year. Like, I think that he is lying. I think he's lying to his wife. I think he lied to her.
You don't think he's in an open relationship? You think he's telling everybody a lie?
I think so. Because how did she not know for a whole year? Like, she never went over to his place. How did he just mention it on the first date and then never mention it again? Like, it makes me think that he's, like, doing this to other women.
Yeah, he made it seem like he had multiple... Remember, I asked him, I was like, how many more women? Well, right now, I'm just dating Maggie.
Yeah, and then he was just so casual about breaking up with her. He was like, yeah, I guess you should just move on. Like, who says that? Like, I think he's like a psycho or something.
All right, well, enough craziness for the morning. Thanks for calling.
Yeah.
Thanks.
You take care.
But there are marriages like this.
Yeah, and guess what?
I don't understand
People
them.
find happiness through it.
I don't get
it. They
it.
don't get jealous and they find happiness.
I don't get it.